All right.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Yay! Hi, everybody. It is Twitch Tuesday, April
27th.
27th. Oh my gosh.
Hey, good news, guys. We just got the pin of the month pin.
It's
in
still
April.
technically April,
It's still
so
April.
it counts. Oh,
So-
do I have one here?
I think you do. If not, I have one over here.
Yeah, I know.
So I will be working hard to get those shipped out by Friday.
Yes. Wow,
And,
it's still April.
My gosh,
They turned out so pretty. It was worth the extra weight, I think. But...
So in the future, we know that it takes a little bit extra time for these very special pins.
Yeah, for the gold ones and for the rainbow ones.
We thank you so much for helping out.
Yes, yes.
Or not helping out, understanding.
For your patience,
helping out. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you know,
your
you guys were
helps us.
slowly building the pins. We appreciate you building the pins there, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome. But yeah, I don't think I have one. I have one of the. I've got one of the other pins that were given away.
I got one right here.
You got one, okay. But I will show you guys what.
It is gorgeous.
It is.
Show them the back too.
I will. And it's kind of neat because they're all a little bit different because of the rainbow plated. This is the Rainbow Twilight Delight. That
it really isn't that amazing?
I don't know how good it shows up on or which camera it shows best on, but it's like that. Yeah, I don't know if you can.
I have another one if you want to like.
Yeah,
how each one's a little different.
Wow, that kind of matches like the purple and green that's in this painting.
Let me get this one out.
But it's so cool.
Still in the wrapping.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, pretty soon they're gonna be.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, totally. Yeah, because if you like look here, it's kind of bluish green here, but on this one it's kind of purple.
Yeah.
And if you look on the back,
you can bring them closer to that camera.
Yeah. Maybe. Here's the backs of them. You can see how
Home Shopping
all of the
Network
metal in it is kind of made out of
if you
that
do
rainbow.
this back and forth, Jasmine, and
okay.
catch the light. Yeah. You can see how they're different.
Yeah. But yeah, the parts that are usually that the dyed iron metal that we usually use are just straight up rainbow on it. So cool.
I love these.
Yeah. And we did get our sample of the May one finished too, the gold one.
Do you want me to grab one of those?
Do we have one here?
We do.
Okay, I was gonna say I think we have the same because I took a picture of me holding one the other day.
It's amazing. It's crazy.
I know. Well, I'm glad that I went out on a limb and tried some of the different metals. Whenever I have like any sort of new art materials or like a new substance to kind of work with.
Yeah, this one's super cool. Do you know why this one's super cool for next month?
Why?
The little things are gold.
Oh, the little things on the back?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Oh, they totally are.
They're gold.
Okay, so this is the May one, and so this is of course Venus in gold. So all of the lines on her are actually gold, and
it's hard to tell.
Back is, I know it's hard to tell unless you see it in person, but the white that's on there is like a pearlescent sort of. It's a hard enamel. It's different than the more
the locking backs.
Yeah, the locking backs. Yeah, they're gold too.
Are they clutches?
Ooh, and it's got my name written in gold too. But yeah, these are the April pin and these are the May pin. So fancy ones. They are going to cost more on the website, but for the Patreon people, you guys get these automatically.
And is something else going on pin-wise for April?
What's that?
Is something else going on pin-wise for April?
Not for April,
not
but
April,
for May.
May?
Yes. I'm doing a special version of At the Easel. It's a grayscale version of it, and the place that's like a little... She's got like a little painting on her easel that's white, and I'm signing my name on each of those. So it's going to take me a while, but I will sign each and every one, and we'll send those out. And that's a Patreon exclusive, so that will be coming with this one next month.
Very cool.
So yeah, exciting stuff happening.
So yeah, that's a really good 2 months.
And it's exciting today because we have a couple of there we go, Voodoo in Green pins.
If you want to pop that out of the...
I probably should.
Yeah. Feel free.
Ooh, unboxing. There we go. There she is. You can probably see her better. And she was a pin that originally was supposed to be for MegaCon, wasn't it? Last year, the MegaCon that got canceled for everything got canceled in 2020. But so we have not a whole. We had enough. I think we had like 200 of them that we were going to bring to MegaCon, but obviously we've given a few away in the mystery pin packs, and we're just going to be giving her away as prizes, and probably ones that we'll be trading at the live events, and we'll be popping some of these into the next time we do the mystery pin packs also.
Give it away, give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Exactly.
Dreadlocks!
Yay! But yeah, so that will be, instead of doing the print of the week for our first prize here, we have prizes every hour on the hour here. If you haven't entered the raffle yet, type in !raffle as long as you're following this channel, which is free. You can enter the raffle, and we'll have the first 2 hours we're going to be giving away one of these. So
right, so there'll be two
of the two. One person might win both because it is random, but unlikely, but you never know.
Very unlikely, and please, if that happens, don't kill the person.
Don't. It's not. That's the thing. It's like if you.
Oh my gosh! Did you hear that bird?
That sounded like. Oh, I thought that was like a magic effect noise.
Oh, that's our birdie. I think, is that a Carolina wren?
It might be the Carolina wrens, the little birds.
Oh my gosh! I don't know if you guys can hear that.
I don't know. It sounds like a. It reminds me of when people have like their cell phone to make bird noises instead of making a chime when it rings. It doesn't sound real. Oh, and then our last prize of the day is Tinkerbell. Where did I put her?
I don't know. Maybe she's drinking some coffee in the kitchen.
She probably
I think
is.
she's up here.
Oh, yeah. I'll show her off. Okay.
Here is Tink.
Tink! Now, these are very difficult to find nowadays. I believe she was from 2005 or 2006. These were figurines that I did for Disney Fairies through the Hamilton collection. She's got, it's carved in her little skirt. They've got my signature on there. And then I'll autograph probably her bum. And yeah, we found a few of these. Not one. I think I did 6 Tinkerbell figurines with them, and I think we have one of each. But we're going to be giving her away instead of the prize wheel at the end. She's going to be the prize for today.
It's Ricky's birthday.
Oh, hey! Well, cross your fingers, Ricky. Maybe you'll win. But that's it. If you can set her somewhere so I can show her, or I can put her over here.
Okay, be careful with her.
I will.
She has delicate wings.
She has delicate wings, which was one of the problems I remember from like 15 years ago when Hamilton Collection was shipping these out, because the wings are made out of a different sort of resin than the rest of her. So the wings are very delicate. Like our cats kept getting them and like ruining them. So be careful if you do win her. She's very, very delicate, but we'll pack her up in the styrofoam.
What's her name again, Jasmine?
Her name is, they all had different silly names that I did not come up with. They were the Disney thing. I think she's Caution Moody? Is that all?
Caution
Moody. Yes, they're all called something like that. Like one's like, shut up, I'm pouting, or they're all, I'm cute so I don't have to be nice, or mean little Tinkerbell things. But anyways, that will be our last prize.
Helen says I have 5 of the Tinks. I don't have her.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I think there were only 6 of them total.
6 or 7?
6 or 7. Maybe there were 8. It was, well, this is 2005 we're talking about.
I think there were 11.
That was one of the first projects I did for Disney, was for Disney Fairies, which was one of their co-brands that they did with me back then. But yeah, so that will be a very rare prize for somebody to win today.
So, Jasmine has been working on a lot of projects off screen, but she's maintained this one.
This one, I think I've
so
only
much on. You've done it so much on Twitch.
On Twitch, yeah. This painting I'm working on here, Bright Candles Burn Fast. I think almost all of it. Maybe I think there was one day I put a couple hours working on the background or something. But other than that, all of this has been done up live on Twitch.
This has been sold.
The original painting has been sold. Okay. Have the masterpiece editions already been?
I think they have been.
Have they all been?
But hey, but always send in. So
still let us know if you're interested, because sometimes things don't work out, and we sometimes have more. So.
Well, I've got my fingers crossed for all of you, but Tink can only go to one person.
Yeah, but
do you have any other Tinks, Jeff?
I do. I think we found 5 or 6 of those styrofoam boxes from Hamilton that have just been still wrapped up, never even opened. I just literally got a box cutter and took this one out right now. So they were shoved somewhere in my studio when we're cleaning out. So that's pretty cool. It's a fun thing, a little treasure trove I found.
Yeah, and I think that your latest paintings have just been gorgeous.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. This one is particularly gorgeous. I think
It's amazing.
That green and pink together is just...
Yeah, I almost
like
forget, because I'll be driving or something. I was like, oh man, I really like that painting Jasmine's been doing. And then I forget how, and I think in my mind how pretty it is. And then I see it again, and I'm like, it's even prettier than I remembered.
Thank you. That's a very nice thing to say. Thank you.
Don really likes that painting, I hear.
Oh, does he?
It's gorgeous.
It is. It's a nice one. Today, I'm. Let me see. I'll probably be working kind of on the bottom of it a bit more today. I want to kind of show that they're in a outdoor setting more, because it's sort of hard to tell. Right now, it kind of looks like there's just like a photo backdrop, like they're getting a school picture taken or something. So I want to make some sort of grass and maybe some little leaves.
What school would they go to?
God, probably.
What classes would they have?
Probably something like Harry Potter's at Hogwarts, but not infringingly so.
Butterflies 101.
I don't know. This one's kind of more.
Sometimes I wonder.
Grumpy than her.
And I look at the some of the characters in your paintings, and I wonder, are they a bit wild? You know, can they speak? Are they hyper intelligent? Are they like these adorable fairies that don't have a thought in their head? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah,
these have boots and stuff, though.
Yeah, these have regular clothes.
So they have culture somehow.
It's true.
They have fashion and culture.
It's true, and it is kind of contemporary looking clothing, at least from the past century, sort of, but I do think they're obviously sort of magical beings.
So many wonderful compliments from the room. They're really gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I have several of your smaller pictures from several years ago, and I love them. I love this one. I can't wait to show you Zombie Kitty all framed and matted.
Oh,
says
yes.
Excellent. Yeah,
Excellent.
we sent that one out loose.
Oh,
if you remember that one.
Yes, I remember that one wasn't stretched.
Oh, and thank you, Jeanette. We've got 1,000 bits.
Oh, for heaven's sake! Thank you very much.
Gosh.
Yay! I'm glad that
we got 100 bits earlier, from Jin Nanair.
Oh, thank you.
UI Nanair, almost like engineer.
Oh, okay.
And I probably missed some other ones. I'm scrolling up because
always appreciate
I don't want to be a jerk, and I don't want to forget anyone.
No, if we
all
ever
you guys
done
rock.
we
sometimes
always
I just start
appreciate it.
jabbing with Jasmine, and I'm not paying attention.
Well, sometimes it's just like sometimes it's the first time of the day we sit down and get to talk because we've been working up until now. So.
Canvas Cutie on this one. Jasmine, make a square in your head and tell me what you think.
I think I could probably do a canvas cutie of that. For those who don't know, canvas cuties are a little tiny squares we make out of scraps of canvas and wood that we have left over. So whenever I try to think if it's going to be a canvas cutie or not, I have to see if it would work into a square. I think I probably could.
See,
it would
now,
cut off part of that.
Oh yeah,
butterfly.
I think that'd be great. That'd be fine.
I think that would be good. I could maybe even stretch out some of the background.
I would lose boot to gain the flower. Or are you thinking about bubber? Okay.
Yeah, there's the bubbers up there too. Butterflies, moths.
I have a condition where I call all butterflies and moths bubbers.
Bubbers, so, yeah. Well, is that from Ellie?
It's from Ellie.
Aw, when she was a little girl, she would call them bubbers.
So, the canvas cuties are square, but they're not square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
For all of you hip cats out there.
Uh-huh. But yeah, I don't know. It's funny you mentioned you wonder if they talk at all, because I always think that Tinkerbell does not talk usually.
She did, and
she
came to other fairies.
She talks to other fairies, that's true, but she doesn't talk to people
or
really.
Something.
So maybe that's how these characters would be. Maybe they talk to, I don't know, they probably talk to the butterflies too. I don't know. I talk to butterflies.
They either talk to butterflies or they just eat them.
No, they don't eat. Didn't we start talking about eating Luna moths?
Thank you, Saturn Mom. 1,000 bits. You rock.
Another one. Thank you.
Oh, Leela says 2 separate canvases, but I don't know, Leela. I don't think 2 separate canvases would work because the sizes would.
Well, yeah, because I think you'd also see like part of an arm floating off in the background.
But thank you for the suggestion. But I think one would be best.
You know, when I drew them as line drawings first, and that eventually I want to do pin designs of, and with that I think I'm going to have them as 2 separate characters.
Leela just wants to make us more money.
Thank you, Leela. I always appreciate it.
You can make twice as much money if you sold 2, you idiots.
Oh, that's true, but I don't. That seems like I wouldn't do that just to make money. That seems
bids?
cheesy. What's
what
that?
What are bits/bids?
Bits. Oh, that's
Beats?
bit.
Oh,
the things that
they're
people
little,
are.
They're Twitch money.
Yeah,
like
it's
little
like,
Twitch currency.
Yeah, it's like how
Clara.
you would tip somebody, sort of. I guess. I don't actually know how a lot of Twitch works, but I know it's a good thing, so that's good.
Well, I've always said about Twitch for us, Twitch is Jasmine has like 900 things going, but I think if I wonder if you hadn't started, like, got your start in '97.
Yeah.
Maybe this would be your dominant thing. You don't know. It's hard to say.
I remember even, gosh, back when I still lived in Kansas City over 20 years ago, I had a 24-hour webcam that anybody could come look. It would always be dark at nighttime, like when I was asleep, but anybody could always look and see whatever I was working on. It wasn't fancy like this. It was very low resolution. We're talking late 90s time. And you could also see, like, my house in it. Like, if you could see my dad walk by, and so it was very funny. Somebody just shared with me a bunch of screenshots I had taken from that when I was working on some of my older paintings. It's so weird to see that from so long ago.
In that handsome bald man.
The handsome bald man.
Was Jasmine's father.
My dad coming to fix a shower or something. It's like, oh yeah, that's what everybody wants to watch on their webcam, right?
Jasmine's dad, he once told me that he told me as if his years were past. It's like, I was once an Adonis.
Yeah.
And you know where Jasmine got her good looks from? Oh, actually, your
My
mom's.
mother is very handsome, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty folks.
Yeah, no,
I think my mom's cute. I think my dad's kind of weird looking, but
your mom is adorable.
yeah, but
She looks a little bit like you in a wig, but
It's
as
true,
very much feminine. But yeah.
I don't talk to my father or anything, but I see more currently I see some of my father in me.
Like
in
as
the
you
face.
get older,
Yeah,
like
and that's just
more
something
grown
you're
up.
stuck with.
Yeah.
Very modest of him. Oh, I should have said, also, Dan, I see a bit of you were once a bit of a narcissus.
Yes. Well, it's funny because he would totally say that about himself in past tense, but I don't think he would say that present tense. He'd say, "Oh, I used to be so handsome," but
He might be listening.
He looks. Hey, Daddy. He looks the same as he always has.
Oh my gosh, he's probably listening.
He probably is. Hi, Daddy. We love you.
So
you're still handsome, I promise.
No, there is a funny story that your dad's going to tell you about Twitch, Jasmine.
Oh, really?
It'll be funny and you'll like it.
Okay.
It's not a bad thing. And I'm going to save it so they can tell you the story.
tell me. Okay.
But it's very funny.
Okay.
Believe it or not, it's your dad talking about Twitch.
Wow.
And he is low tech.
He is very low tech. I wouldn't expect him to even know what Twitch is, really. So.
Yeah. Well, Robin knew more so, which is Robin's his wife.
Yeah.
And she knew more about it than he did, but
yeah,
he knows about it.
Yeah.
Leela says, may I ask if there are any ideas for anniversary pin this year, please?
Ooh, yes. We will definitely. Every year in July is the anniversary of Strangeling.com. This year is the 24th anniversary of my website because I started it in 97. Yeah, 24th.
Oh, I want to thank Amanda for the 100 bits.
Oh, thank you.
You so much, Amanda.
But
wow.
Yeah, we always do a special anniversary pin. How do we usually do it? It's like if you place an order on the website, we pop a pin in every order. Is that what it is?
I think
there's a minimum.
25?
Yeah, there's a minimum, but it's not a big minimum.
I think it's 25.
Yeah, so basically if you buy a print, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will fix the camera.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. Sometimes I don't know that.
Yeah, and I can't usually see from here, so thank you. Is it working?
Yeah, I just put on our beautiful starting screen, compliments of Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon, for that.
Yeah.
He is not online right now. Currently, he is working in a group. He's making video games, and
yeah, he does a lot of
group
cool stuff. Other than
he's in school.
Yeah, he's in college.
Yeah, so Tuesdays are his day.
Yeah.
Which Sunday he used to be in here, but he can't be in here as much because he's busy with other things.
Oh yeah.
100 bits from Michelle. Thank you.
Thank you. My goodness, lots of bits today.
Amanda said, "My pleasure for the bits. I'm a huge fan."
Thank you.
Yeah, if you ever see the camera's frozen, feel free to tell me. It does not hurt my feelings. I like to know.
It'd be weird if it hurt your feelings.
It would be weird. Well, but sometimes people are like, why? I didn't want to bother you, but
Aw.
your camera's frozen.
We
you
always
idiot.
want to know.
Yeah.
Also, too, I mean, we archive these, so sometimes people might be watching them a year later and they don't want to watch a frozen screen for 10 minutes. But we will. I don't know which of the... I have so many pins in production right now, and I'm not sure. I'll probably base on what the timeline looks like for July, because I want to make sure they're done, finished, and ready to go before July 1st, because we usually run the anniversary pin promotion for the entire month of July. And when I decide which one it will be, I'll definitely let you guys know. We've had some really cool ones in the past.
We have. I'm sure. Well, I don't know what you'll do because you've been outdoing yourself lately.
I know. I've set the bar a little higher for myself with the fancy new ones.
Thank you so much, Azure Phantom, for following us.
Thank you.
Be sure to join in the raffle.
Yeah, if anybody who follows this channel,
It's a really cool raffle
It's
today.
a
That
cool
voodoo and
raffle.
green.
You
It's
get rare
ultra
stuff.
rare.
Yeah, the again, that's the only way you can really get the voodoo and green pins is if you get them like in a mystery bag, or if you trade them with somebody, or you win them as a prize. So
We didn't know what to do with them for
I
a
didn't
long
know what
time.
to do with them because MegaCon had been canceled, and there wasn't enough of them made to like send out as a monthly pin because we have way more Patreon patrons than the 200 that we made for MegaCon. So I think that's a good solution on that. It kind of makes it exciting to have a pin that you can only kind of get that way. I've been thinking about maybe putting her in like some geocaches or something too. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I think
yeah.
that would be fun. I love geocaching.
IX efficient says, or maybe it's 9 efficient. I don't know. 9 efficient 11.
Oh.
They have Roman numeral.
Oh, okay.
Your work is amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I have a lot of fun with it.
You know, I often see this thing pop up, a meme, and I know it's school to school, but people are like, people don't teach Roman numerals anymore. But then whenever I talk to kids, they know them.
All the kids I know knew Roman numerals.
Yeah, so I think maybe certain schools
Maybe-
have it, and
oh,
then
yeah,
people
well,
have just blown it out of
Things
proportion.
like curriculum is determined by the school district. Sometimes things like that are determined by the teachers. It's what they want to include. They've got to teach a certain amount of things, and they want to include that they can.
Yeah, so Roman numerals, I'm in love with because they're neat.
They are.
I don't think there's any practical reason for them, but I think they're really cool.
They're not practical for doing any sort of higher math with, that's for sure.
Yeah.
There's a way you can kind of do long division with
I've seen
Roman
it.
numerals, which
I've
is
seen it, and I got bored very quickly. Yeah.
And there's no reason to do it because you can do that with our usual numbers are Arabic numerals, the ones that we use. You know, the 1 to the regular numbers.
Very cool.
But,
Yeah, Hunecat said we got Vanny last week. So excited for our Sinful collection to be complete.
Yes.
And the people that got masterpieces are getting them shipped out next week.
Excellent.
Just because Jasmine's got a lineup on embellishing, and she needs to.
I hand paint little details on each one of those.
So you guys will get the special one if you got that masterpiece.
Yeah. I think, was there one left on the website, I think, for Vanity?
I think that's
Or
the
did
case.
somebody get it?
Yes, I
Okay.
think so. I think that's the case.
At any rate, the full set of all 7 of the Deadly Sins is up at Strangeling.com now, and my sister Amber has made a option on there where you can get all 7 of them together, and it's cheaper too.
Leela, I can answer that from Jasmine. For Jasmine,
Oh,
if we do indeed get a chance to come to the UK, there will be a pin.
yes, absolutely.
You bet.
Absolutely.
We wouldn't not do that.
Yeah,
in fact, I think someone might kill us.
not legal.
I don't want to die in the UK.
I don't either. It just sounds like too much paperwork.
I think I want to die in space.
I'd love to die on a planet other than Earth, because that would mean I lived an exciting life.
El Hurt says, will there be prints of this one?
Yes,
Oh, you bet.
Definitely.
You bet.
Yeah, as soon as I finish this one up, well, this one isn't destined for a specific show, so this will be one that will have prints up at Strangeling.com pretty much as soon as I'm finished.
Right, El Hurt. So you say you really like it but can't afford the real thing. Well, you have options. I mean, you of course, the original has sold.
Yeah.
I think you can still send Matt at Strangeling.com, say, hey, put me on the list. I think that those
For
are
the
gone.
Masterpiece edition.
But please, if you're interested. And also there are the...
we'll have regular.
the remarked.
Yeah, we'll have the
Remarked, which
the
are a
open
higher
edition canvases.
higher end, but they are not
They're not hand painted. Each
right.
one,
They're
the
not
way the masterpiece
hand
ones
painted,
are.
and then we have photo paper prints.
Yeah, and I think
And
Pop
possibly a
Gallery,
canvas cutie.
in Pop Gallery we'll have open edition ones of different sizes too. I think.
Yes.
Of this. Once it's done, it's always funny to talk about all the things that are beginning while I'm actually still making the painting.
We will have mystery packages again.
Yes, and when
And-
we do, we're gonna stick some of those voodoo and greens and random ones too.
Yes.
That will be another
I don't
fun
know
way to get
how
there.
many. I mean, it's all based on the stock I have, honestly.
Yeah, how much
So-
inventory we
Right.
have.
So what I do is, when I have the mystery pins, this is the process, Jasmine.
Okay.
Like, since you're not
Matt does this.
basically what I do is I grab a chunk of ones that might be considered rare or sold out.
Okay.
I grab a chunk of those and I put them out on a table.
Okay.
Then I have our normal stock.
Okay.
And I put X amount on the table. And from that I can kind of get a gauge on how many packages I can make. Then I blindly make all the packages. So they're in a envelope. If you buy 4, for example, you're gonna get a box that has 4 envelopes in it
Yeah.
because it's random.
Yeah.
That's how I keep it random. And after
fair,
they're all folded
yeah.
up, I don't have any address labels. I
We
just
don't know who
start
they go
putting address
to.
labels on them.
We can't. That way, we can't play favorites even by accident. If that makes sense. Yeah.
Ooh, you unlocked the hazard emote. Excellent.
Cool. I like that one.
Engineer. I'm just gonna call you engineer. It's easier.
Engineer.
How much are masterpieces? Well, Hell's Bells, they range from what's $2.95 is the
$2.95.
That's
is that what we do for like when we do 8x10?
I believe that's
masterpieces?
it's a super small size.
Yeah, that's the
8x10
size. This
up
one will probably be
to $8.95, but typically they're
We've had
usually in the
$9.95
$4.95
the
range,
big
right?
ones that
Or
we've
$5.95.
done, like Big Blue Whale and stuff. I think those were $9.95 because they're huge.
They're huge.
Yeah.
But those are rare.
Yeah, but usually,
rare.
I think usually $5.95 is the regular. Like this one will probably
Right.
be an 18
Of course,
by 24.
if you get a Patreon, you get a big chunk off.
You get 10% off if you're a
and
Patreon 10%. That saves you like $60.
for example,
yeah.
all the drawings that you sold the
Oh,
other
yeah.
day, Jasmine, people were like, I mean, yeah, I was like looking at the savings and I'm like, man, wow, if you want a drawing, you need to do that.
Kinda.
Because, people, someone was smart. They were a $5 tier.
Yeah.
And they were very new. And they saw your post.
Oh.
So they bumped up to 10.
So they get the Patreon.
Got the 10% off, and it easily paid for their whole year of Patreon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's...
I know. I always feel like it reminds me of like when you're at Barnes and Noble or something, and they're like, "Hey, if you were to sign up for a loyalty card,
Right.
you'd save
At least it paid for that
$120
$5
right
part.
now." What's
Yeah,
that?
I said at least it paid for that $5 part that they added.
Well, yeah.
And of course, and then it's I add that email address that they have up at Patreon to our website.
Yeah.
And then they know the code when they check out, and it won't work unless you have that email address.
Yep.
And it's for as many people that place orders, the problems have been pretty few.
Yeah.
With
most
that
people are
system,
good.
I'm amazed how
most
well it
people
works.
are
It's so
good
much shocking.
and honest and don't try to ruin things, and I appreciate that.
Miss Red Stiletto says, still so upset that I missed y'all at Disney.
Aww.
I'm sorry too.
I know.
I don't know what to say.
We thought you were coming to that day, and I wore some extra fancy tall shoes too.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm sorry that...
That's okay. They were pretty.
No, the cast members had told her that didn't give her the right directions.
Oh,
So she was late.
Aw, shoot.
And I was bummed.
Well, I will definitely be back. I live across the street here from Disney World, and Disney has 2 of my galleries there, so I'm
And
there
I will
quite
get back to
often.
that email, Miss Red Stilettos. I've got emails.
We will find her again someday.
Oh, I was there. No one knew where you were. You know that show should have been better advertised.
They did not. I did my part.
The cast members.
I won't shut up
cast
about
members.
things. A lot of times the cast members don't always know what's going on.
Well, they had a few cast members that came up to us and said, "I wish they would have promoted something."
Yeah, I know.
But for the people that did show up, it was it wasn't heavily promoted, but
A
you'd
lot
have
of
a
people
line,
came,
but
yeah.
it was you'd be able to chat with people and they could
Very
watch you
true.
draw.
Yes. I got a lot of drawings done. That's also, I think, people who got to see me do the drawings there, it's kind of like you get a sneak preview of what things are going to be pins or coloring book designs and things like that later, because that's what I do with the drawings.
Helen, it's matt@strangeling.com. Matt@strangeling.com if you want to ask about the Masterpiece canvases.
Yeah.
Katie says, dude, I was at a get-together and one of your early pieces from the 2000s was hanging in the bathroom, so most of us are all standing in the bathroom looking at this amazing piece in a really cool frame. It was fun to see, but also we were like, dude, why is this in the bathroom?
That's funny.
You know, that...
I put artwork in all sorts of weird places, I get it.
There was a local collector.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a local collector. They bought a larger piece from Jasmine, and they lived up north from us. And I was like, shoot, just let me bring it.
Bring it in person.
And he was like, yeah sure.
Don't have to
He was like, I want to show you my collection. So I go to this gentleman's house, and
here in Florida,
he is a collector of many good things. And
things that you just recognize, and you're like,
right.
wow, that's the one thing that I always see. Wow, that's super cool.
Right, so...
Didn't he have Brahms, Miss Muffet?
Plucker.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And so we went and, that's what I was getting to.
Yeah.
He had art books stacked up in his bathtub. And he took me to this closet, and, like, deep down in this closet, like, and you had to, like, lean over... There was the Plucker from Brahms.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And that's a very famous piece.
TV and
if you go to Barnes and Noble, you'll see it on the cover of the books.
Anything.
And it's like, and the way this guy, I mean, he just has I don't want to say it's hoarding, but it's something. I mean, it's like a dragon with his art.
With all the
swinging around like Scrooge McDuck.
Treasure. Yeah. I to be fair, I'm sometimes that way with things. I've got paintings I still haven't even hung up.
Yeah, I was like, so sir, which closet would you like me to hang this Jasmine piece? Because he said his wife was fed up with him.
Oh.
As far as space went.
Oh yeah.
So you never know. I mean, so
well,
that's
if you have multiple bathrooms and you don't use all your bathtubs, I mean that's a good enough storage place, as long as you don't accidentally turn the shower on.
that would be awful. Red, we don't have a date on when we'll be back across the street. When Jasmine says across the street, she is referring to Disney Springs. She says that, and I always make the joke when we're at Disney Springs. She's like, "I live just across the street." I was like, "Yeah, we live in the dumpster.
We live in the dumpster behind
that gas
7-Eleven. Yeah, no.
We do live close.
We do live close.
You know, I wouldn't...
You can hear the fireworks.
We were leaving...
When they're going.
So it was Disney Springs.
Mm-hmm.
And we were leaving, 35 minutes before. And we could sit there in the car for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And
that's even after going through all the Disney security and their own weird roads and everything to get there.
Yeah, so it's not too hard for us.
Yeah, it's one of the closest places for us to go to, really, is Disney.
But so the next time we're having an appearance or show, gosh, I don't know.
Yeah, I never know.
I know Pop Gallery's biting at the bit to get us
I want to do
there.
something there in the outdoor kiosk still during COVID, and I'd love to do something there. That would be
Pop
fun.
Galleries, they promote, and the Pop Gallery shows are always big. They're always bigger for some reason.
Yes, they are. Well, that's all they are as a gallery. Disney is a million other things. It's theme parks and hotels and movies, and Pop Gallery is just a gallery, so that's what they really are hardcore about it.
Yes, because that's what they got.
That's what they do.
They can focus.
And they've got great people working there who are always enthusiastic. They have Todd. Todd is great.
Todd is great.
Todd is
good. Let us thank Todd for our food.
Yes. Actually, anybody who's been to one of my Pop Gallery events probably has met Todd. He was also at Epcot this year for the Festival of the Arts.
Yeah, he's great. He's always like, "Hi, Matt."
Yes, he's always really cheerful and enthusiastic and dancing about.
And the last one was like, "I wish I could hug you," and he's like, trying to find back a hug. He's a hugger.
Yeah.
He has a really cute dog named Amber.
Aww. I don't think I've met his doggy.
No, you wouldn't have. unless you went to his house.
No, I haven't.
Which I was gonna
They
try to
invite
do,
us
but
over.
then everything.
I was gonna say we were gonna go have a game night or something.
We were
with
gonna
them.
have a game night, and I was gonna like have a pool party.
Yeah.
COVID.
But
messed
COVID,
everything up.
yeah, ruining our pool parties.
It was at Pop Gallery that you came to, Helen. Yes.
Yeah.
It's funny how many times we passed by the place you guys were while we were being misdirected by employees. Jeez, I'm sorry.
You know what? I should like.
Mickey Mouse should have been working that day.
I should maybe next time that I'm doing something at especially since they just moved into that new part of the co-op building too, and it was in the back and it used to be in the front, which is confusing. I should get a map, like a screenshot, a Disney map, and put a big circle around where I am or something. Because I do that at conventions, yeah?
Yeah.
Like if I'm trying to show people where my booth is.
Shaylee says it's good to see you guys. Feels good, man.
Yes.
Hey Shaylee, I need to send you a link to that documentary.
Which one?
The Froggy.
Oh.
It's good art. Shaylee's an artist. She'll appreciate it.
Yes.
Klasky says our son and daughter-in-law live in Orlando, and we're visiting in November. So my fingers are crossed.
Oh.
You will have a show when we're there. Maybe so, Klasky.
Very well might. Yeah, usually when it's non-pandemic stuff happening, I'm usually at Disney Springs about once a month, sometimes twice a month. And also, they of course are just opening Disneyland again now in California, so I might be doing some things out there hopefully soon.
Shaylee says documentary. Whenever you guys call me an artist, I get all gush like gee whiz.
Oh, Shaylee.
Oh, modesty. That's a funny
Modesty.
thing. Just don't let the modesty keep you from doing stuff.
That's true. Yeah, there's a difference between being modest and not giving yourself credit that you deserve.
Claim your...
Yeah. Own it. Right?
Own your
stuff.
your shot. Not gonna miss my shot.
I'll take a key from my father and talk about how handsome they are.
Wow, you just hit me with such a deep notion. Darn. Thanks, guys. Aww. Michelle gifted a tier 1 sub.
Aw.
You're a sweetie.
That is very nice. We got the best people in here.
God, they're better than me. I'm such a jerk, man.
Well, you're running this. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be able to do this. I can't have the computer up when I'm painting and.
Hey, leave your hand in front of the thing. Are you good? Okay, good. You're good.
Okay. Yay! Maybe you can see
I'm
here.
just happy that we figured out moving to the bumper or the starting soon.
Oh yeah, so
I
we don't have to
figured out how to-
restart the whole thing.
Yes.
Oh man.
So we do have a print of the week, but we are not giving away the print of the week. I wanted to promote it nonetheless.
Oh yeah.
It is May Queen.
May Queen. Yes.
It's a beautiful piece. It's an older piece that Jasmine did.
It's what I
and
did
it's
for
very symbolic.
Wasn't
it's
it?
a beautiful symbolic
Yeah.
piece. It reminds me of doing a show in the UK, kind of.
I actually did that for was it for Faye magazine? I think, or Fairy magazine.
Oh, I don't know.
One of the was what I painted it for. It was an illustration for one of the.
Oh, thank you so much,
magazines.
Efficient.
Thank
Subscribe with Prime.
you. Hey.
Did I miss Tinkerbell? Elle Hertz.
Oh.
Do you want to see Tinkerbell?
Let's see Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell is the last
She'll be the
giveaway.
last prize for today.
So that would be
So at
in
the end of the
2 hours and
broadcast.
17 minutes.
Yeah, and this is the Tinkerbell. I will autograph her.
She is a cutie patootie.
Brand, I just opened her box. She had not been opened since 2005 when she was packed up originally by the folks at Hamilton Collection. She was a co-brand I did with Disney Fairies. It's one of the first merchandise sort of products I did for Disney other than like concept art stuff. So kind of a really unique thing. These are so hard to find now. They've been sold out for decades. But
Yes, and
I've got one.
do not have crushes on cartoons much,
Oh,
but my gosh, is it Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell was
I like Tinkerbell.
a childhood crush. Actually, every female
And so you
in
like
Peter Pan.
Wendy
I
also.
like Wendy. I also like the princess.
Oh, Tiger Lily. Yeah.
Tiger Lily. Warning included, or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
I
apologize,
probably
but she
won't get
is
to paint
adorable
her,
nonetheless.
Yes. Oh, she's darling.
Yes. We do not need to depict people that way
No.
in this day and age.
No.
But we also respect Disney history.
Yeah.
And it's a lovely movie.
It's
It's gorgeous, actually.
I love the ride for it too. Oh, did I tell you they are putting a whole Peter Pan area in I think Shanghai Disney?
No way.
Yeah, like a themed land. that is all Peter Pan, because I guess
You know-
Peter Pan is super popular there.
And I assume that
Or maybe it's at Disney Sea.
it doesn't matter. As soon as you... It wouldn't be at Disney Sea. They don't have Disney things
You're
there.
right. Maybe it's at Tokyo Disneyland. It's one of the Asian
It's
parks.
one awesome place in Asia, is what you're
Oh,
saying.
yeah. Well, I thought it was funny because I think in Hong Kong or Shanghai they're also doing a area for Zootopia, because that's insanely popular in China, way more than it ever was here.
No, I never even saw it.
I didn't either.
Suck.
I know, but
It looks super cute though.
But it was so much more popular in China for some reason than in America. That
Okay.
everybody's like, no, we need that section in China. And
So-
okay.
Miss Red Stiletto says, "When are we doing the color along?" I don't know. I would need to ask Jasmine.
Yes.
Are we gonna try to obtain that desk?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we are. We're going to try to obtain the desk.
It's hard to describe.
It's like two
Yeah.
art desks next to each other that are like how you'd see in a cubicle almost, like if you were in an
Right.
architecture firm or something. And the idea is, once we have this set up, we're going to have a camera that is for Matt to do some of the coloring or crafting, and for me to do coloring or crafting. And we'll, of course, invite everybody, we'll tell everybody ahead of time what it is we're going to be working on. And that will be a fun thing we're doing. We'll have it so you can, we'll make it so it's one of the free downloaded coloring pages up at Patreon. Or we're also going to possibly have a way that you can get either a canvas or like watercolor paper already made if you want to do the exact same thing I'm doing. So kind of like a Bob Ross, sort of like picture pages from somebody we're not talking about, but it should be fun.
Oh, Cosby?
Yeah.
I'll talk
gonna
about Cosby all day.
I am gonna reclaim
Oh.
picture pages from that
yeah.
horrible man and make it fun again. Yeah.
Cosby.
Ugh.
Oh my God.
Not- I was not ever a fan of his to begin with. I never saw his show or anything. But anyways, when I was a kid, I used to watch picture pages and thought it was fun to try to color along with what was happening on the TV, and I think it would be fun to do that on Twitch.
Miss Red Stiletto says, "Oh, cool, we get to see Matt color. I color like a child.
That's
I
okay.
have a fistful of crayon and
You
just
can-
go scrubby.
Well, I think it would be kind of fun to see what you do, because coloring isn't something you have to do just because you're a painter. I mean, that's something everybody can do.
Oh, Hooncat says, I remember picture pages, lots of funs with picture pages. Time to get your crayons and your pencils.
Yeah.
Something about with picture pages you could do with picture pages, because the horrible man wants to do some picture pages with you.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby.
Oh, no, yeah, we'll try to downplay that.
So that was on Nickelodeon, I believe.
It was. We did not have the book that went along. Actually, Amber, I think, one year got the little book that went along with it. So we'd just watch it and, like, draw pictures that looked like the ones on TV. But yeah, that'll be. We got the sample diamond paintings. I have not gotten it in my house yet. I think it's still at the other office. But once we have those, that will be one that we'll be doing too on air. We might do that as separate episodes than the usual broadcast. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how it works out.
Bill Cosby.
No, not that coloring. No, Bill Cosby.
Richard Pryor then.
Okay.
Richard Pryor also, even though Richard Pryor had a show called Pryor's Place,
Yeah.
which taught lessons and morals to the youth of the day.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yes.
know that. Was it a cartoon?
No,
Oh,
it was live action and kind of a. So basically, it was an urban
I think I'm
scene.
confusing it with Fat Albert.
An urban scene,
Uh-huh.
and things would happen. You know,
Oh, okay.
it was not bad.
Oh,
It was not
it was
bad.
made for children.
It was for children, but it did not.
But it was
didn't
Richard
speak
Pryor.
down to him. It was Richard Pryor. It didn't
Yeah.
speak down to him. He
Oh,
was in the
that's good.
toy. The toy was pretty family. He's in some family-friendly
Yeah.
films.
And some that aren't.
Yes,
Okay.
he's got the range there.
Yeah.
I just got a new retro table to do my coloring and diamond paintings at.
Oh, fun.
Too cool.
That's very fun.
We do have those diamond sets.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I got the kits, and that would be a fun thing to do on Twitch, I think.
Yeah, that
Because
would be
I've
fun.
never done a diamond painting. I don't exactly even know how they work. People are always asking me, well, are these drills that are whatever millimeters? And I'm like, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I just know about the painting. But I would like to learn how those work so I can better talk about them, too.
I will
And I know
not stick
fans like
the diamonds up my nose.
You best not. I think they're tiny. I think you have to like use tweezers or something. Or there's like a little thing that holds them and pop them. I don't really understand. I've just seen people do it on
I didn't
YouTube.
stick a marble up my nose, but I stuck something tinier than a marble up my nose when I was little.
Kachina stuck a popcorn kernel up her nose because our neighbor did it. And immediately Kachina did it and had to go to the emergency room or whatever also. So I think my mom ended up calling the dial-a-nurse or whatever that was back then.
Now, if Kachina would stick a popcorn kernel up her nose today, you know what I'd do? I'd blow a hairdryer on her face and hope it would pop.
Oh, yes. Oh, gosh. Oh, that just sounds really unpleasant.
Yes. My niece just stuck a chocolate-covered raisin up her nose last week. She's 4. Did you eat it, L. Hurts? Because don't let good food go to waste.
If it goes far up in your nose, sometimes it will end up going in your throat, and that's kind of like
L. Hurts said, no, I didn't eat it. God, Matt, you're
wasteful.
Stupid. Leela says, I don't think I could do diamond painting with my nails.
Oh!
Well, you don't do it with nails. You do it with your fingers.
No, I know what she means.
I think actually you do it with a tool.
I think that's what
Am
I mean.
I wrong?
I think there's like a little tool.
I think there might be a tool,
like,
Leela.
I think it's like it looks like it looks almost like the things that you would like bedazzle with or something.
They're too small to do that. Okay. Elhurt says they took her to urgent care and they pulled it out and she screamed, Mom said that's what you get. Did the doctor eat the chocolate-covered raisin?
They probably put it in one of those biohazard incinerators.
Katie says, I have so many diamond painting kits in a corner and more are coming. There's also a Sweet Isabella. I'm in the middle, but I haven't gotten back to it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're the 2 companies now that are making them. If you guys haven't heard, I made a post about it earlier this week. That's Craftably is one of them, and Diamond Art Club is the other one. And those are both the 2 places that have my licensed diamond paintings. Don't buy them on Wish.com.
And the Montagues.
Stolen. Oh no, I don't think they're
They're not feuding.
I don't think so. They have it so it's different pictures are each, so they don't have to fight.
Craftably and DAC.
Is that DAC is the Diamond
Art Club? You down with DAC? Yeah, you know me. I got an ad pop up from Anthropology, Jasmine.
Oh, that's probably my fault. I like their dresses.
I like their
I never buy anything there. They cost
stuff.
so damn much. But I like to go to Anthropology and think, oh, that looks nice. I'm going to try to find a cheap version of it.
Jasmine's like, if I sell 17 masterpiece paintings, I might be able to buy one slipper there.
I am not a person who should spend money on clothes because, as you can tell, I just get paint on everything. So if I spend more than like $20 on a dress, it's kind of a waste.
My 6-year-old granddaughter loves diamond painting.
Oh! Okay, so it's something small children could do also.
That does not mean that I will be good at it.
No, but do you need like a magnifying light for them? Are they that tiny? Because I've seen people do something where it's like it looks like the things the nurse looks for head lice. You know, it's like a magnifying glass with a light around it. People use them for painting miniatures.
I missed Saturday's release though. Me too. I missed it also.
Oh, what, Diamond Painting Club?
I don't know.
I don't know how it works. I'm sorry. But cool. But no, I want to try to figure out how those things work a little bit better so I can talk about them more authoritatively and don't sound like I don't know what the heck's going on all the time.
Oh, we always just steamroll through things. We have no idea what's going on, guys. We just make things up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whiteboard really helps with diamond painting.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Yeah, it's sounding more interesting the more I hear about it. Well, that might be good then, Maddie, if I have that set up with the 2 drafting tables next to each other. That might be kind of nice.
What if we got all addicted to it?
And I started just doing my own diamond paintings instead of new regular paintings?
Yeah. Raffle in 6 minutes.
Oh, wow.
I really want another tattoo of one of your... Oh, don't you dare scroll up on me again, mister. I'm trying to read important things.
Yeah, mister.
Hey.
Oh, this will be the prize, by the way. So in like 6 minutes, the random thingy in the room. It's not Moobot anymore. I forget what, or is it still Moobot? I don't know.
It's not Moobot.
Okay, it's
Streamlabs.
Streamlabs. All right, Streamlabs. If you, again, exclamation point raffle, all one word. If you put that in the chat room, that will get you in the raffle, and one of y'all will win this. And then after an hour, we'll give a second one. We have more than one of these. I just happen to have this one right next to me.
So
But that would be
Helen
the
says, I
prize.
really want another tattoo of one of your fairies, but I can't
Oh.
make up my mind which one.
Oh,
I'm 13 and I do diamond painting,
cool.
says Astros.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's
Astros,
like
how's it
all
going?
Ages. Hey. Yeah, that's cool. It seems like something people can do with kids or on their own as grown-ups too. And I
It's a
always like
family
that.
thing. You
Yeah.
get together, you do some diamond paintings, you
I
pop
love-
in some Bob's Burgers, and
That
Bob's your
sounds
uncle.
wonderful, actually. You
Yeah.
get some Taco Bell, and then you're all set.
Get some Taco Bell. You don't
Don't know
move
why it
from
ends
seat
up with
5
getting Taco
years.
Bell with me, but
You
it
did
just
700 diamond paintings. You're like a diamond painting master. You get your 10,000 hours in diamond paintings,
teach a
and
master class.
teach
do
a
TED
master
Talk.
class.
Yeah.
and then your TED Talk.
Did
as
they do
Jasmine
TED
said.
Talks about diamond paintings?
I
They
don't
probably
know.
do.
Probably.
Probably. Aw. But when I was a kid, that was
thank you
sometimes
for
my favorite
subscribing,
things to
Angela.
do. Oh, is that the magic noise? Thank
Yes.
you, Angela.
JS, if it happens again, there is a way you can try to get stuff out of your kid's nose at home. Oh, put
Oh.
your mouth on theirs,
Okay.
blow into their mouth, and with a bit of force, it will come out.
Okay.
Oh,
That
okay.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, these you know
Like,
we
shut up and let
we
me kiss
give
you, little kid. Yeah.
we give important tips here.
Yes. Again, we
Yes.
are not doctors. We're not medical professionals, but we are happy to share nuggets of information.
Grab a child by the head and blow into their mouth at your own risk. I almost
Make
missed
sure it's a kid you know. Yeah.
busy making some masks. Oh, cool.
Whenever I hear people say that, my first thought is always like Halloween masks, like cutting out the back of cardboard cereal boxes.
Oh
but they
god, I
probably
didn't even
mean,
think. I
like,
didn't even
fur.
think about mask like
Yeah,
I
I
wear
know.
all the time. Katie says getting more tattoos. Had my first consult. First is a
Oh.
Game of Thrones.
Ooh.
Cool. And you know, I haven't seen as many Games of Thrones as you would
I
expect.
haven't seen as many tattoos. I haven't either. I wonder if it's because most of the visual aspects of it are from the TV show as opposed to the books don't have a lot of illustrations.
If I were to get a tattoo of Game of Thrones myself,
Mhm.
I'm not a tattoo guy. I think I would get one of those. It almost looks like tribal art of their kingdom.
Oh, okay.
You know, like a awesome wolfie or
yes,
something.
yeah.
Or
Some of
whatever
the
they have.
sigils for the families.
Yes, the family, not crest, but
Yeah.
symbol. Yeah.
Yeah, crest. Like if you
Yeah.
had the lion one for the Lannisters, or yeah. You wouldn't get that
I
one.
certainly would not get that.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh,
Hey,
I like the Lannisters.
You know what? You know where I wish I was from in the Game of Thrones. Where are the rich people from that have the tropical thing with that pretty actress?
Oh, the pretty actress from Game of Thrones.
No, she's from the Tudors. I can't think of her name right now. Natalie Dormer.
Marjorie Tyrell. Natalie Dormer. Yeah.
Yeah. Where she's from? Those people are cool.
Oh yeah, that's.
And they also were evil. They were trying to figure out a way to like marry
nicer.
without it. Like, oh gosh,
Yeah.
man, there's some evil people in that show.
There are some
Ugh.
severely evil people in that show. So they're filming that. Did I tell you, Karen Kay, our friend, saw they're filming on St. Michael's Mount stuff for the new Game of Thrones thing.
Oh.
They're like filming
What?
it around there.
What's New Games of Thrones?
It's I believe, is it prequel?
Oh,
I
are
think
those
it's a new
are
series.
like the short stories he had for
I
those?
think so. I don't know.
Those
exactly.
are good.
Yes.
I actually read some of those.
Yes,
Those
I
are
have
great.
too. I have them in the audio.
Those are different to me.
They
almost
are.
sound more
They're
like
more self-contained.
lore-y things.
Yeah.
Rather than that such a tapestry of soap opera.
Yeah.
But hey, you know, that's
Which
that's
I
a
enjoy.
brilliant idea. I would always watch those.
But they're filming them over where Karen lives
Well,
right now.
wouldn't they?
There was a big
It's
dragon.
gorgeous over
There's like a
there.
big dragon prop that was out on St. Michael's
Aw,
Mount and
man,
stuff. I
that's
know. How cool is that? Actually get to go see it.
Okay, where was I here? I was reading some stuff.
Oh.
Thank you, Michelle, for the bits.
Oh, thank you.
Haha,
very
not a
much.
mask. Ren Fair
Thank you.
is this
Oh!
weekend for Georgia. Okay,
Oh,
Angela,
the Ren
to
Fair's
tell me
going?
how that goes. I need
Yeah.
to, if it's happening, let me know.
Yeah, I haven't heard from any Ren Fairs yet that have gone on.
Tribal Direwolf
post-
is on the
yeah,
list to do. Okay, we need.
That's a
Guys,
good one.
we're gonna
Yes,
do the
direwolf.
raffle, okay?
Okay, raffle.
Let's do the raffle. Okay,
Not waffle. Raffle. Okay.
we're gonna do
This
the
will be
raffle.
for a very rare pin. It's got to be probably the most rare pin I have because it's not been one that's was ever released anywhere other than when we've given them to people. So
All right.
You can totally sell it if you want. Go up to the pins group or use it to trade for some other pins if you don't like it.
You just Oha.
What's that?
You just Oha.
Oh, congratulations! You have
and
one.
They are. I'm pretty sure are a patron. And
they are fabulous. Hey.
At least the name's the same.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, congratulations. You have won a Voodoo and Green.
I will put
I'll
this
sign.
info in
I'll
there.
sign the little backing board too.
Yeah. I'll
Definitely.
make sure Jasmine signs that. Let me get that.
Pens already, and then our next prize in an hour will be the same pin, but it's her sister that looks exactly like her.
All right, and I'm going to start that new raffle for the same prize, like Jasmine said.
Yep. Probably the rarest pin I have.
Let's start that.
I'm trying to think numbers-wise. It's like there are a few that when I first started off that there were 100 of, but there were ones we gave away for free at conventions and things, so that was people have them who went to them. These ones are just ones we've handed out, so there aren't very many of them in circulation.
People are just. God, you're joining that raffle.
Aw, thank you, everybody.
Joining the raffle. We got about 100 people in the room.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Yeah, I'm
Thank
sorry
you for coming out on Tuesday. We know
we
it's a weird
missed
time.
last week. Maddie wasn't feeling good. He's fine now.
I am better. It actually took me a few days to get better. It was a stomach bug.
Yeah, it wasn't a COVID thing, don't worry.
It was weird.
Yeah.
I hadn't been sick forever.
I haven't been sick forever either, and I wonder if it's because everybody has been sanitizing and not breathing on each other.
I felt like I hadn't been sick for a couple years.
I didn't get a flu or cold this last winter at all, and usually I'm a sickly little thing. So,
The original Star Trek was canceled after only 3 seasons, but had 79 episodes, 6 more than Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Thank you for that trivia, Bubba.
That is true. Well, think about what a cultural impact that it had for that.
Although Game of Thrones is very good, there must something dear to my heart about the original Star Trek, and I like it more than Game of Thrones. I love
both very much. If it weren't for the original Star Trek, our whole world would be very different, really.
I can watch Star Trek now and enjoy it a lot.
Yeah.
And also, the episodes are not done in that way, where it's not soap opera.
Yeah.
Things progress, certainly.
Yes.
But they you can't really compare the two because one is I don't know.
They're very different sorts
fantasy
of shows.
soap opera.
Apples and oranges. Yeah.
Yeah. The other one you could watch it's a one-off often.
Yeah.
So 2-parters in Star Trek.
A lot of Star Trek ones are sort of one-offs that you could kind of jump in on any of them. Even Next Generation, a lot of it is.
Oh yeah, Miss Red Stiletto says I prefer TNG.
I am a TNG fan.
I love
TNG. Those were my friends when I was in high school.
Where the original Star Trek has something raw to it. TNG is a much.
It's much more polished.
It's a much more polished.
Yes. It is.
It also go ahead.
And it does have the space opera sort of elements to it. That
More
I think
so.
you mean. More so than the original series.
I
like most Star Trek stuff, really.
Yeah, TNG.
But I'm very partial to TNG. I know
is when in my mind it said, "Hey, I think that humanity could go here."
Yes.
It was different than Star Trek. Star Trek did seem far out there. I don't know, but TNG made it more real. Yeah. Connected it to these times.
And it had a lot of the elements that were in the original ones, and very inclusive. That all the female characters and characters from all over the world and all over different planets. Obviously, it made the future look very positive, and I liked that.
I adored the new films.
Oh yes, that's very good.
Yeah, there's not much.
There's good Star Trek.
I think sometimes there's like that was
not Enterprise. What's the one I didn't like as much? What's the one that had the song with the?
I
couldn't get past
Enterprise.
Yes, I couldn't get past the theme song.
That had
actual
had
lyrics.
Sam Beckett in it.
Yeah. Yes. Sam Beckett's in it. Yeah.
What's TNG? The Next Generation.
The Next Generation. Star Trek, The Next Generation with Jean-Luc Picard and Deanna Troi and Data and Beverly Crusher and all my friends were there. It's great.
Helen is not probably a Star Trek nerd.
You
Helen's like,
you either are or you aren't. If you aren't into Star Trek and you are trying to get somebody to be into Star Trek, it just ain't working.
No. My mom doesn't like it.
Yeah,
I do.
I don't think my parents were not. My dad would watch Star Trek with us occasionally, but he'd make fun of it a lot.
Well, Helen, Star Trek is. I don't know how. I mean, what is it, Jasmine? I don't know.
What?
It's just good. It's
it's good.
People call it science fiction. I almost want to call it science future fiction.
It is. It's optimistic.
It's not
futurism.
It's not out there.
It's very accessible.
Yeah.
It's very accessible in that you don't have to know what they're talking about. There's a lot of techno babble that they'll throw in that is not real science, but I can see how that can turn off people.
Picard was good.
Picard was excellent.
Yes.
That was worth getting.
Did you guys? Who saw Picard?
Picard was a great show. That was the
CBS.
At the time it was NBC, wasn't it?
CBS.
Or CBS. Sorry.
Yeah,
now
I had to buy the app
we
for
subscribed to it
something.
just to watch
I don't
Picard,
care.
and it was worth it. It was worth it.
It's lovely.
It was good.
My God.
I thought it was magnificent.
I
often love Patrick
the
Stewart.
Picard elements really. There's heart there.
Yes, there are emotional elements and storylines in a lot of Star Trek that I don't see in other sci-fi, and I think that's probably why I connect with it.
Versus
more
the
hard
swagger,
science, sort of. Yeah,
the swagger that the OS has. Original
Although
series.
I really like me some swaggery sort of.
I can understand Mr. Encelotos. It's yeah. So I will say one thing that Star Trek TNG has is universal human truths.
Yes.
And that's why we connect to it.
Yes.
Like right away. These are real people. They have problems. They have emotions. They are
and you can
clever.
see
They're brilliant, but they are fallible.
And how policy changes can be affected by the personalities involved, and how things like trajectories of a whole planet can be affected by personal issues. And
Picard was a bit of a rebel every now and then.
Yeah.
But yeah, you wouldn't want to. It's like, I don't know, the difference between a George Washington type and a more like a JFK or something.
Yeah.
One is like so far out there and he's like a tough guy. And the other one's like, he's
John
still
Wayne.
a tough guy.
Yeah.
But he might have greater compassion.
Yeah.
And I think, but they both have diplomacy.
Very much so.
It just, plus Picard was sexy. He has been known for that.
Absolutely.
We were lucky enough
great.
to see him in a play.
Oh yes, we saw him in Patrick Stewart. That is.
Yeah, not Picard, but Patrick
Stewart. We saw
him
and Ian McKellen together in No Man's Land. Wonderful play. That was great.
Oh, it was wonderful. I would not recommend that to everyone.
I would not either, but
if you are a word nerd, if you like dialogue that is just wow.
Who wrote? Is that a Pinter play? Who wrote that?
I think so.
I think that's a Harold Pinter.
But it was wow.
And it was Jean-Luc.
I mean,
Patrick Stewart, and then
they are so clever. The
Ian
characters
McKellen,
are so clever. You couldn't. I mean, they couldn't exist in real life.
No.
Their banter's
insane.
No.
Well, that's how a lot of those British plays are. But
I love it.
It was so well done, and both the actors did a magnificent job. And it was just so cool to see people like
also
that.
Very touching, also comedic as well.
What's that?
Also very touching, also comedic as well.
Yes.
I like in the very beginning where I thought they were strangers, and then you find out that they weren't at all.
Yes.
It was very funny how that was done. But
that's a good play.
Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
It was wonderful.
Hanging out, two-man show, basically. His son shows up at one point, right?
Yes, I think so.
There aren't very many people in that play. It's mostly just the two of them.
Oh, I remember that Jeeves and Wooster where three people did the whole thing.
Yes,
that was brilliant.
Oh my gosh! And what's his name from Mitchell and Webb? God, I've seen so many plays. I really, that's one thing I really missed this past year, and not being able to see live theater at all, because it's one of my favorite things to do. That's a way that we enjoy spending time with family. We love taking our siblings and nieces and nephews and stuff going to plays and musicals, and I miss that
for as goofy as we are, we really like our culture, don't we?
Yeah.
You really don't. You really don't think about it until you. What's that?
I make culture.
I know. I know. What I'm saying is sometimes people are. They have like three things. It seems like we kind of.
I like a lot of.
Run around the world.
I just like entertainment, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I like being entertained. Golly.
Call me stupid, I sure like.
But I like having fun. So I like eating good food too. It's nuts.
Nuts. So I got a.
Starting to see some grass around here more. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I thought you were...
Talk about painting for 2 seconds. No.
I got smoothie machine thing.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I didn't buy a.
It's a knockoff of a NutriBullet,
I didn't buy
right?
NutriBullet or a Magic Ninja.
Magic Ninja Bullet Missile.
But I bought.
something.
I don't even know what it's called. But it was $28 on Amazon, and it's like a 100-piece set.
Yeah,
And-
it was ridiculous.
And
It costs
works
like
great.
1/4 as much as the other. And it came with like all the little cups to make smoothies. In.
Yeah,
It was cool.
so I'm
Made me
enjoying
want
that,
this
and
morning.
it's
delicious.
it's super cheap, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy one for the office as well.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Because I love like just throwing the frozen food in there.
It's
fruits
a
in there.
million times cheaper to do it at home too than to like buy it at a smoothie restaurant.
Miss Red Slow says, "Ooh, I'm Florida family. Remember? When are we going?"
Yes.
LOL.
Yes, I was gonna say that family can be a loose term. Yeah.
Katie says, "I can't wait. Starlight is doing a few shows.
Are
Ooh,
they?
nice.
Oh, thank
And Theater in the
God.
Park is doing a full season of musicals.
I just got an email from London
So good.
TKTS, and they were saying that a lot of the shows are starting in July in London.
Lilo says, "I've missed going to the cinema this past year.
Oh, that
just
too,
escaping from
yeah.
the boys for a little while." Oh, I hear you, Lila. That's my love.
We are thankful that the drive-ins have kept up going though, because we love drive-ins.
Yes, I didn't get a chance to Jasmine and I haven't got a chance to go see King Kong.
I know. Is it still playing at the drive-ins?
I don't know. I didn't check.
I wanted to see it. Everybody
I
else has
did.
seen it.
I did watch the new Mortal Kombat though.
Oh yeah. How
I
was
watched it on TV because I didn't. I don't know. I saw it. I don't want to spoil anything.
Did you like the old ones?
I actually liked the first one of the
Okay.
old ones. After that, part 2 was a disaster in my
Part 2
opinion.
I thought was pretty awful.
But it was fun
But
watching
it's
in the
a bit-
theater.
Oh sure, yeah. I mean, I'll watch terrible movies, but I mean,
So a lot of-
it's made off of a video game.
Yeah, a lot of people were either going to the movies, the cinema, the theater to see Mortal Kombat, but they were also watching it there on
streaming?
HBO Max,
Oh, is that one?
which we have, Jasmine.
Oh, do
and
we?
that's how we watch different things because
okay. I'm somebody who doesn't know how TVs work anymore because they're all Hulus and Rokus and things that I don't know what they're called.
yes. So we watched, or I watched Mortal Kombat.
Is that the one that people were saying was too short or too long?
I think it was like it wasn't. I don't think it was. It
Wasn't-
seemed too short because, well,
No, I think
the reason I don't like it might be
like
spoiler.
80 minutes long or something, right?
What's that?
I mean, its actual runtime was like 80 minutes, and people were saying
No, it was longer.
Okay.
It was longer than 80 minutes.
I don't know what I'm thinking of then, because there's one that people were saying should not have been full price in theaters. I don't.
We only
remember
have
what
one drive-in left in Polk County. Hey, is that
Hey,
Miss Red Stilettos? Is that
is that Silver Moon?
Is that Silver Moon? That's
we
the
love
one we go to.
Silver Moon. Is that Polk County?
Probably.
For those who don't know, we live on the Four Corners area of 4 different counties. Disney World is located in 4 different counties. So, okay, Silver Moon Drive-In. I think Matt has every one of their T-shirts.
I love Silver Moon.
I love Silver Moon too. We love that place.
We are being brave and doing Ren Fair. We are 3 weeks in from our last shot.
Oh, wonderful.
Excellent.
Good.
I thought it was good, even though I've never seen the other ones.
Okay.
Foxy says.
The Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Silver Moon's great. Jasmine and I have a van,
Yes.
and I take this couch that is kind of like a video game chair.
Yeah, it's
or
like
a video
for
game.
2 people kind of.
Yeah,
it's
2
like a video game love seat.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. And it folds up, and it kind of turns into a bed on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
It has like
It's a versatile piece of dorm furniture,
several
basically.
configurations. In that, it is I think it's 42 inches wide.
Yeah.
The van that I own can handle a 4x8, so it can seat that little couch inside the back of our van. So I fold the seats in,
and we turn it backwards,
and I
park backwards. Right?
take that video game couch and I set it inside the van, and like Jasmine's saying, we lift up the back, and I tie it down if we're not parked in the very back, we often are, and we watch our movie from the comfort of our van in a cozy little bed.
Yes, and it's lovely.
It's
Sometimes
wonderful.
I make a picnic or something.
Yeah, sometimes Jasmine makes some food. I like to, if I can.
We always buy something there too.
Buy some things at the concession stand to give them more income.
Yeah.
And they are so cheap compared to normal theaters.
I think, especially living around Disney, you're used to things like costing a little bit more sometimes because people are on vacation. But that place is just dirt cheap. I mean, you can get we got a beer or something there. It's like $2. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So Scarlet Rosie said, "I saw the new Mortal Kombat. I liked it even though I never saw the original.
Okay.
The new one had amazing one-liners."
Okay.
Yeah, the one-liners were okay, particularly from the character Kano, but some acting I thought was stiff and rigid.
Were there any actors?
And I'm not in love with the main character. They kind of added him. His name's Cole. They added him to. He's not a character I'm familiar with in Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
And I did not care for him.
Okay.
I couldn't relate to him.
Oh, okay. Were there any actors I would know from it? That were in it?
I'm thinking. No.
Oh, okay.
There's one girl in it that I recognized kind of. I was like, what's she from? And she was from The Meg. Remember that movie?
Oh, yeah. Hey, I kind of liked The Meg.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was better than I thought it was going to be.
We'll have to meet up there for a movie night. I have a Ford Explorer. We throw a bunch of blankets down.
That's
maybe
fun.
Maybe we could have an event there.
Oh my gosh!
To the people.
You know they have like a flea market when it's daytime there.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that.
Totally co-op that and turn it into Jasmine Convention / movie theater.
Maybe.
I thought it would be fun to own a drive-in.
The main character upset me, said Phoebe. I didn't like the new character they added as the main guy. Yeah.
So it's a character that isn't even part of this series.
Yes, Foxy.
Usually.
She was in The Meg. I just looked it up on IMDb. I didn't really remember her character. I love the Scorpion actor. Definitely my favorite character.
Oh.
Beach Teen. The Scorpion actor. He was good.
Okay.
He had his story was better than the other people's. But again, I don't want to spoil it. It's such a new film. It just came out.
Oh, yeah. We try not to put spoilers out there. When we're talking about Star Trek, these are things that happened in the 1960s, so that's 60 years on. I think if you haven't seen something, spoilers are up for grabs. But if it's something new, I don't want to.
Wish he had more scenes. Oh, yeah. I just wanted the whole movie to be him, honestly.
Maybe they'll make a movie all about him.
Someone said, I agree, honestly. Yes, Scorpion was awesome. Okay, that's a good consensus.
Okay.
It was neat to see how his he in his I might give too much away.
Okay.
No, I like his skills. Really? He had a good skill set.
Okay.
And you see him demonstrate that in the beginning of the film. Now what I will say is that it was choreographed very well.
Like the fight scenes?
The fight scenes were...
Did they look very video gamey? I mean, I know it's live action, but is it all kind of wire-foo stuff, or is it...
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, it's,
like
it's all great. Well, sometimes there will be a person that's kind of CG.
Yeah.
And they're fighting nothing, so... But they make it look good.
That's good.
The Goru character in it looked just like the Goru from the original.
Oh.
It didn't seem like they changed him much.
Was it very violent? Is it like an R-rated?
It's horribly violent.
Is it like R-rated?
Heads are exploding.
Or is it... Oh, okay. I never know with
yes,
violence.
it is because I heard the F word.
You can say the F word twice, I think, in PG-13.
Well, I don't know. It seemed pretty... Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
like
it seemed pretty violent.
As Good as It Gets, they get to use F once in it, I believe.
No, yeah. So, yeah, Kalira's saying, I love the fights. Yes, very violent. Lots of blood. Okay,
yeah.
Calm down. Calm down, Kalira. We know you like the blood.
Video
we know you're all about the blood, but you need to calm
fine.
down.
That's not going to hurt anything.
Kalira's like,
Probably.
more blood, please.
We don't know. More heads exploding.
My gosh, Kalira, I'm glad you weren't Caesar.
I don't know.
The bloody Caesar. I was answering the different questions, Elle. Yeah, sure, whatever. yeah, whatever.
Whatever, we believe.
I like the blood too, to be honest.
All right.
Oh, well, don't we love the blood?
No, I like watching movies where blood just goes. It's great. I don't know what's wrong with me.
This blood's for you.
My paintings aren't usually very
The main
gory.
film I want to see is Morbius. You know, I'm looking forward to that too, Leela. He is that is a Marvel character that I think is too cool, and we don't see enough of. Morbius, Jasmine, is the living vampire, and kind of a neat thing. Not like Blade. I'm not a fan of Blade. Morbius is way cooler, in my opinion.
Okay.
I wish the music was better.
In Mortal Kombat? They don't just play the video game music in the background?
Yeah. I guess Lunastar said I'm waiting on Morbius. I apologize. Oh. But thank you, Leela, for agreeing with me. Oh, wait, no. Leela said Morbius earlier, and then I'm waiting for... Okay, everybody's waiting for... I apologize.
Everybody's waiting for Morbius.
Yes, the chat... Everybody, Luna and Leela wanted to see the Morbius. I saw a preview for it. It looked pretty good. I'd like to see where they go.
And I guess that's Disney making it because it's Marvel, right?
It is.
Oh, okay. I could paint him.
But yeah, you might like that one, Jasmine.
Okay.
I could see like if there were comics,
some superhero movies. I really liked Doctor Strange. I thought that was
great. Well, actually, he's kind of got that thing going on where he's a loner a bit like that.
I like that.
Doctor Strange has friends and stuff, but he does a lot of things by himself.
Yes, and he listens to good music.
Yes, and Morbius is that too. Morbius is Sony. Oh, so Lopac says Morbius is Sony. So basically, Jasmine, there is that would be the same people that used to have Spider-Man. There's like a Sony Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And
the Spider-Man like with Tobey Maguire?
Well, definitely was. And but the new Spider-Man is Disney. Yeah. But some things are still Sony, and I don't understand.
I remember there was some huge controversy.
Yeah, I watched WandaVision.
It.
Helen. I watched all of WandaVision. The cartoon cracked me up for Morbius. To make it less scary, he was sucking plasma with his hands.
Oh my.
That is funny.
Isn't that more scary? I don't know.
It could be more disturbing.
I know.
It's like, man, this is so good. I have to right on.
Like Vampire Hunter D. His weird hand.
Spider-Man is on loan to Disney from Sony. Oh. How does that work, Lopac?
The licensing that goes behind
Can I borrow
that
a cup of
is
Spider-Man?
So complicated. I mean, even just seeing my end of it, like when I do co-brands with Disney and it's a third-party Disney thing, like if it's Pixar and not regular, there's always so much more paperwork and weird companies involved. As the consumer end, you never really know. You're like, why is this making, and then you see the backside of it and just crazy.
I just think I feel, being in the city with these two big parks, that Disney owning Marvel is a train wreck as far as parks go.
I know, because Universal is...
Universal's they have Hulk ride and Spider-Man, and it's just a mess to me in my head.
It is a licensing nightmare.
They made a huge deal and had to renew it last year. Huge fight that could have been a huge loss.
I remember people were talking about boycotting it and stuff, but I don't know.
I watched 5 minutes
of There are real things in the world that are worth boycotting.
I watched 5 minutes of WandaVision and I couldn't get in it. Don't kill me. I won't kill you, Cole.
I haven't watched any WandaVision. I asked Matt if he thought I'd like it because he watched it, and I think you were kind of like, I don't know if you would. So.
I think that you would like the initial cleverness of it, and then you would... in the end, how I feel about it, it's good. It's cute.
Okay.
It's good. It's not overwhelmed. There's no way it could have kept that bizarre pace.
Okay.
Without just being too bizarre.
Gotcha.
They had to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Falcon and Winter Soldier is awesome and bloody. I watched the first episode. I'm going to watch the rest.
I haven't seen those.
Falcon and Winter Soldier is Bucky, Captain America's friend from the past, Jasmine.
Okay.
And he's got a metal arm.
Oh, cool.
And he and Falcon are dealing with Captain America not being there, and that's their deal.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see how that rolls out.
Well, I was looking through my invite for Festival of the Arts next year at Disney already, and they were saying that we might be able to put in concepts that are Marvel this next year. I don't.
Do you want suggestions from
Yeah,
me?
I'm curious of what I'd like to paint some Marvel things, and I'm always curious if people have suggestions on that. Do you have any, Matt? Things that you think would look good in my style? Because they're going to want them to look like Jasmine characters
I would say,
but they would be Marvel branded.
I would say number one I would do is Black Widow.
Black Widow, yeah, that would be good. Yeah.
I would say that would be a ringer.
Yeah.
People would love that from you.
Yeah, I think I'd love to paint.
Now, Disney hasn't went into the realm of X-Men, so I'd avoid them. Even though Storm would be
I would like to paint Storm, yeah. She's got white hair, and it's my favorite color hair to paint.
Okay, then I would say Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen would be fantastic.
Yeah, that would be cute.
Yeah, if you're able to, but I don't know if they have that either.
I don't know if they do either.
Because that movie that we saw is not Disney.
No, I know, and it was the animated. So that's when it's animated and it's not Disney, but it's a Disney co-branded property, and then it's like Jasmine co-branded Disney, Marvel, Sony, whatever, Epcot. You know, just like
Tigger says Wanda. She'd be good.
Okay. Well, then I probably should watch WandaVision.
But I would definitely say Black Widow.
Black Widow. That's a very good suggestion.
If they opened, I wish you would do the mutant Pixie.
Oh.
What Starwind is Pixie? Is Pixie
Pixie.
part of Alpha Flight? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know Pixie. Do they have wings?
Well, if that's the case, you could do Wasp.
Oh, Wasp.
Ant-Man and Wasp.
Cute.
You could do Wasp.
That's the thing that they probably would want me at least to start off to do. I mostly do female figurative work, so probably one of the female-ish characters.
Oh, Lady Deathstrike would be sweet.
Ooh, see, there's quite a few I could do.
Lady Deathstrike is she's cool.
She's got doesn't she have like kind of clear eyes?
I don't know.
Like
she's got
silvery...
these big crazy hands that turn into claws.
Yeah, that's kind of fun, huh? But then also it's at Epcot, so I don't know. I'd probably want to do something that ties in with something that is at the park. So that's hard with Marvel because all the Marvel things are universal as far as Orlando goes. I don't know, man.
Gwenpool. Is that like Deadpool?
Is it Deadpool and it's Gwen?
God, that
Spider-Gwen
reminds me so much of Ellie in that movie. So she'd probably work well for you.
Yeah,
I mean, you have some pieces
I've got pieces that look a lot like Ellie, my niece.
Some old photos that look like Ellie, hilariously enough.
Oh yeah, no kidding. That picture of me when I was like maybe 19 when I met Devil's Tower.
Yeah,
that looks like it is a picture of Ellie.
I know.
It's weird. I can't even look at it and recognize myself. It looks so much like Ellie.
I look at like me in that picture, and do you know who I look like?
Yeah,
me.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Well, I was younger. I still my face was rounder then. I had blonde hair still then. I mean, I looked more like her.
Oh, remember those little guys? The little prairie dogs?
The prairie dogs, yes. That's one of the great things about visiting Devil's Tower.
Does anyone in the room know what Devil's Tower is?
If you've seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind, you know it.
It's like it looks like a mountain.
It looks like a big mountain.
It looks like a volcano because it's actually the core of a volcano.
It's the core of a volcano,
right? Yeah,
that is solidified.
But there was a cool Native American legend.
Yes.
Where it was a giant bear that scratched up.
Yeah, and you can kind of see it. Looks
Devil's Tower is beautiful. It's wonderful.
It's a very fun park to visit too.
The rocks that fall off of it around. They're fun to climb on.
They're the size of houses. The pieces that I'm always scared of pieces gonna fall off when we're like there.
I would love it if it didn't get near me.
Oh yeah, if it didn't land on me or anything. Yeah.
So
I love Devil's Tower. That's a great park.
But around the fields, further off from, because there's kind of like a forest that surrounds it.
Yeah, it's in the beautiful part of the country.
Yeah. And then if you go out further, there are fields.
Yeah.
And these fields
just
have
prairies.
all these holes everywhere. And it's little prairie dogs.
Yeah.
And if you just sit there on the side of the road, they'll pop up like they would in
a million of them.
What's it called? A little machine where you get tickets and you hit the
skee ball or whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole. It's like whack-a-mole.
Don't hit them though. They're little honeys.
Don't hurt the ferrets. Eat them though.
Oh yes, black-footed ferrets eat prairie dogs.
Black-footed ferrets.
They're like
eat
the
prairie
same.
dogs.
I think it's gross when mammals of the same size eat each other.
It's like me going after a goat. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't
there you
eat
go.
any animals, so I'm not a good person to ask. But no, like when bobcats eat other wild cats, or it's I don't like that. It isn't the way I like to look at the animal world, even though I know that's how it is a lot of the time.
That was a low blow for me on people because I'm a vegetarian.
Yes.
And sometimes I'm a jerk.
Yeah.
Well, actually, all the time I'm a jerk.
I'm often
Sometimes
a jerk,
I'm a
but I'm
vegetarian.
always a vegetarian.
No, well, I like to eat a lot of the vegan stuff lately has just been.
Oh yeah, I eat a lot of
crazy
vegan
good.
stuff. I eat
I
probably 95%
really,
vegan, but
really-
I wouldn't call myself a vegan. I'm just strict vegetarian.
I want to hit it home to the room. Hey, even if you don't think you might like it, try some of it. Some of it's really cool.
A lot of
Also,
it's
the more
healthier
you try,
for
the cheaper it gets for me.
Yes. The more popular vegetarian and vegan food gets, the more widespread it is for us, and the more we can go to. Oh yeah, story. Hey, Matt's gonna read us a story from Charles Berlitz's World of Strange Phenomenon. Yes, I've got. What flavor do I have?
You know what, Jasmine?
I've
I'm
got-
gonna get one of these fat ones because we haven't shown these off yet.
Oh, okay, sure.
should I
Mine's
get
mother
pomegranate?
hopped passion fruit.
Should I get pomegranate, ginger lemon, or passion fruit? Okay. What?
Get ginger lemon.
Ginger lemon. Okay.
Are those the Health Aid or whatever they are?
Health Aid.
Health Aid kombucha.
And these are.
Oh, they are fat.
It's a kombucha, and these are the non-alcoholic kombuchas.
Yeah, they're kind of like a beer if it didn't have alcohol, but it's sort of like a pop also, but they're made out of herbs. They're good.
Yeah.
They have a lot of probiotic things that are supposed to be good for the flora and fauna in your tummy.
If you got the time, make your own. It's a pricey hobby.
It's a pricey hobby that can go really wrong really easily, too.
We
Sometimes
don't have
they
kids, so
explode.
all the money we
Sometimes
save
you
on
get
macaroni and
salmonella.
cheese, we spend on kombucha.
Well, at Publix, they usually have like buy one, get one free, and then we just stock up.
These were BOGO.
Were they?
Yep.
BOGO.
These big ones. That's why they're
But-
new.
Okay,
But
so
you like the mother
we'll pick
ones,
one of our weird stories from this horrible book. Again, from 1988, pre-internet. Hey, the thing's not working on the screen. The screen's not lighting up. Moving. Or is it? Okay. Is that working? Okay. Yeah. So we like to have Matt read these stories and see. Oh, I'd like you to read about the Hope Diamond because I've always been interested in the Hope Diamond. I've seen the Hope Diamond.
Cursed.
I've seen the Hope Diamond multiple times.
Is it blue?
It is blue.
Okay.
It is blue. It's technically a blue diamond.
What page was it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I could find where I pointed at.
I'm looking. What's it? Is it called just Hope Diamond?
I think it says the curse of the Hope Diamond.
I found it.
But that's a story I've always been
Page
interested in.
255.
And this one is a true story because it is a real diamond and I have seen it. I don't know about all the curses surrounding it, but hey, it's a real thing. Last I saw it, it was at the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C.
It's a curse.
It's a lovely diamond.
I'm gonna read the whole thing like a pirate.
Elizabeth Taylor
Arr.
used to own it. I think.
Elisa
Yeah.
Silverstone had it?
Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Let's see. Maybe it says it in here.
maybe so.
All right.
Well, she
Curse
lived a
of the-
very long and lucrative life. I don't think it was cursed from her having it, but she did have an awful lot of ex-husbands. I don't know.
There's the curse.
Ah.
The Curse of the Hope Diamond. According to legend, the fabulous jewel, now known as the Hope Diamond, once decorated the forehead of an Indian idol,
Yes.
from whence it was stolen by a Hindu priest. The poor priest, so the story
Not a
goes,
very good priest.
was captured and
Stealing
tortured
temple.
for his troubles.
Okay.
The remarkable gem, said to carry a deadly curse, first surfaced in Europe in 1642. In the possession of French trader and smuggler Jean-Baptiste Stephanier,
Alright.
he reaped a sizable profit from its sale, but allowed his wastrel son,
Wastrel.
I don't know that word,
A wastrel. He's a lazy bum of a kid who's not doing anything. He's a rake.
Ugh. He reaped a sizable profit from its sale, but allow his wastrel son to squander much of the money. Traveling to India to recoup his fortune, Tefernier was attacked by a pack of rabid dogs and torn to pieces.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
The gem passed next to France's fabled King Louis XIV,
Yes.
who reduced its staggering size from 112.5 carats to 67.5. What a dick.
What a jerk.
What a dick.
Well, I think didn't he make earrings out of the other bits?
I don't
Or
know.
I think one of it was, the main part of it was still kept as a pendant, and then they made matching earrings out of it. What a dumb thing to do with one of the world's largest, most perfect diamonds, but okay.
This reduction, however, did not affect the curse, Jasmine.
Oh.
After Nicolas Fouquet, a government official, borrowed the diamond for a state ball, he was convicted of embezzlement and sentenced to life in prison, where he died.
These are more like punishments that are being inflicted because people were stealing things and stuff rather than like a curse, really.
Yeah, that's true. Princess
really
de
magic.
Lamballe, who wore the diamond regularly, was beaten to death by a Parisian mob.
Oh. Well,
The
who
king
wasn't?
himself died broke and scorned, his empire in ruins. Louis XVI and Queen Marie Antoinette died beneath the
they'll
blade
turn
of
okay,
the
right?
guillotine.
They get to live a long, happy life, right?
In 1830, the now historic treasure was purchased by London banker Henry Thomas Hope for $150,000.
What year?
1830.
Oh, that'd be a lot of money. Yeah.
It would.
And that's why it's the Hope Diamond is named for him.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It proved a mixed blessing, Jasmine. Family fortunes declined rapidly, and one grandson died penniless before another heir finally sold the tainted stone
It's probably
with
a
its
minstrel.
taint. Over the next 16 years, the Hope Diamond went from owner to bloody owner, including Frenchman Jacques Collet, who committed suicide,
Oh.
and Russian Prince Ivan Kanatovitsky, a murder victim.
Wow. You know, I think, if anything, it just seems like rich people die terribly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
In 1908, Turkish Sultan Abdul Hamid paid $400,000 for the Hope
Wow.
and promptly bestowed it on his favorite concubine, Subaya. But within a year, Hamid had stabbed Subaya to death and had been
Dude.
dethroned himself.
And that was his favorite concubine, and he's
Yeah, you should hear what he did to the other ones.
Oh.
Simon Monthrides had it next until his carriage overturned, killing him in the face, along with his wife and infant daughter.
Oh, that's sad. That's not the daughter's fault.
Diamond and accompanying curse next made their way to American financial tycoon Ned McLean, Jasmine, who paid the bargain price of $154,000.
Hey, that is like 1/4 what the last guy paid for it.
Yes.
That's
Vincent.
because it's cursed.
It's cursed. Vincent, his son, soon succumbed in a car crash, and a daughter died from a drug overdose.
Wow. Well, everybody dies eventually. It's gonna be things like car crashes, or it's not always like rabid dogs, but yeah. Huh.
Ned McLean McLean's, isn't that a sandwich at McDonald's? The McLean?
Maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it is.
McLean's
Don
wife.
McLean. Yeah.
McLean's wife became addicted to morphine, and McLean
Who
himself
doesn't?
died in an insane asylum.
Wow.
This is great.
Again, yeah, these are actually true. These are real people you could look up. They, again, though, it could be just rich people who waste their money on jewelry, make bad decisions. I don't
Mrs.
know.
McLean passed away in 1947, leaving the hazardous heritage to 6 grandchildren, including then 5-year-old Miss Evelyn.
Who
I
would
guess that wasn't scary.
leave a diamond to 6 grandchildren?
Maybe
like
she
they-
split it up in the
They
6 parts.
fight all over it. Yep.
2 years later, the McLean family sold the diamond to Harry Winston, a dealer in precious stones. Winston, in turn, deeded it to the Smithsonian
Okay.
Institute,
Yeah.
where it now remains.
That's where
Perhaps
I've
the
seen
curse
it.
can't work its misery on institutions the way it did on individuals. Or perhaps the terrible disenchantment finally died with Evelyn McLean.
I don't know. If it belongs to the Smithsonian, that technically is owned by the American people, then. So we all kind of own it. Maybe we are all cursed by that diamond.
Or perhaps the terrible disenchantment finally died with Evelyn McLean, one of 6 McLean grandchildren, not 7.
Well,
but
wait.
6.
Why do I think Elizabeth Taylor? Hey, what's his name? Winston, was she married? Is that one of her husbands?
I don't know.
No, I want to make sure I'm not.
Well,
making
you can
this
look it up later.
Yeah, well.
Okay. McLean grandchildren found dead of an unapparent cause in her Dallas apartment, December 13th, 1967, at the sweet, tender, young age of 25.
Probably a drug overdose.
Well, that doesn't give me any hope. I don't know why it's called the Hope Diamond, except I guess it's that one guy. It's Bob Hope's diamond or something.
No.
Bob Hope had it?
No. Elizabeth Taylor, I think. She wore it at least.
That story
did she have
was
the Star of India?
absolutely true. There couldn't.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just factual
true.
facts.
I mean, you could say that obviously there are a lot of factors involved other than them owning the diamond. For example, they had kingdoms that were falling to ruin, or they're going to war, or having drug addiction problems. Those aren't diamond really affiliated.
Oh, and then the guy who knew the guy died in an insane asylum.
In the face.
He died all asylum like insane in the membrane.
Well, if you talk about anybody's life, you can make it sound like bad luck happens all the time, and everybody's gonna die eventually. You can say, oh, and then he died of cancer at age 95. You know, that's not bad luck, really.
Matthew was born in 1973 in the one-horse town of Grandview, Missouri.
Oh, Ebenezer.
He's the horse I'm talking about. Okay. He's actually a donkey.
I know he is.
My story is actually more sad
than a donkey. Yeah. Oh, Ebenezer. He was there forever. Remember how old he must have been?
He died.
I know he died, but it wasn't diamond related. No, but that was he lived a long time though. I used to see him when I was little.
There was Jasmine's referring to a donkey that would used to
famous donkey that lived in Grandview.
Visit locally famous donkey. We'd go visit in my hometown.
Yeah.
And we'd go and we'd talk to him, and he was a sweetie.
Yeah, I'd see
so
him,
I'm very, very, very fond of equines.
I am too. I think it's sad that
horse type things.
Donkeys often are abused. I get so many donation requests from abused donkey shelters. It's sad.
How about homeless ponies?
Homeless ponies.
I like giving to the homeless ponies.
I do too. But no, would you own the Hope Diamond? Would you own it personally, or would
Sure,
you...
I don't care. This isn't enough of a curse.
I don't like diamonds. I don't like how we get diamonds. You know, there's a lot of
it's not like
reasons I don't like them.
You have the diamond, and you're like, well, it is a nice diamond.
No, it's already there.
I'm gonna go start smoking crack and go die in an insane asylum.
Yeah,
it's not like that. It's people died horribly all the time back then.
Yes, it's true.
Royalty specifically.
Royalty especially during like I was talking about Marie Antoinette.
That's way less of a curse than I thought it was.
What's that?
I didn't know the details. It's way less of a curse than I thought it was. I didn't know that Louis the 14th cut it down like that.
Yes, I did, and I'm telling you, I think he made cufflinks or earrings of the other two.
What a jerk!
Yeah.
What lack of foresight?
I think they didn't. Yeah, I think he thought, oh, three of them. It's like, no, having one that's 1,200 carats would be way more impressive than having a couple of 600 and 500 carat ones. The thing about the Hope Diamond too is it wasn't the biggest diamond, but it's one of the most flawless.
And it's blue, right?
And it's blue. It is. Oh, it is blue. It is. It doesn't look like a sapphire, but it's blue. Diamonds come in different colors.
Gotcha. Well, it's not like you can melt down a diamond and make it beautiful, like a beautiful bar of gold.
Did you see it when we went to the Smithsonian?
I did.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure I saw it. It was like in a display case.
Yeah,
it was not.
Yeah,
it was fairly
glass.
accessible.
It was on blue velvet in the background.
Something. I remember.
Okay, it had to have been owned by Elizabeth Taylor. I'm not making this up. They should have mentioned
I'll Google it.
Please do. Because
actually, I'll have someone in the room Google. See if Elizabeth Taylor
ever owned the Hope Diamond. Because if not, I'm just telling
too
lies,
lazy.
I guess. Huh?
Because I'm too lazy.
Because you're too lazy. You don't know how Google works.
I don't know how Google works.
No.
I think you're supposed to put in a door word. I mean a keyword.
Keyword.
See, I don't even understand the lingo.
Yeah.
The internet is stupid. Miss Red Solotto says, it is the most flawless blue diamond.
Yes.
It's the most flawless big old blue diamond.
Yes.
You could have a tiny one that's probably just as flawless.
Probably. I don't know. I think there are a lot of weird mathematical calculations they put into making diamonds and what the cut is and what the imperfections and inclusions and things are. I think it's weird now how they'll do a tiny little serial number that's you can't see other than like with a microscope. They'll put like a tiny little laser etch thing to stop thieves and things. But
She owned it.
see, why didn't they mention Elizabeth Taylor?
She owned it in 1969. She sold the diamond after her second divorce
Okay.
for $500 million gazillion dollars.
Probably. Well, did she sell it to Harvey Winston? Harry Winston.
Harry Winston?
Uh-huh.
I
He's the
don't
one
know.
who donated
Oh, maybe.
it to the Smithsonian.
Hope Diamonds was the 113 karat French blue, then cut to about 65, then about 43.
Okay. Yeah, it'd been cut a few times because it used to be a different shape, even, wasn't it? Wasn't it like a pear shape before, and then they cut it into a? I don't know. There's different names for all the different cuts of diamonds. I don't wear.
The Hope Diamond was a little self-conscious and went on a diet.
Maybe so.
Was a bit pear-shaped at first.
Oh.
That's okay. In the late 70s, the Hope Diamond got a botched boob job.
Oh.
Where you can see the Hope Diamond with its botched boobs in the Smithsonian.
Taylor had a lot of tragedy in her life, but no more than a lot of other famous movie star sort of people. And she lived a very long time, but she did have a lot of divorces and things.
3 to 5 million. I think more.
Well, it probably would go for more now.
That's true.
But of course, it's a national treasure now and belongs to all of us, so we're all cursed.
Thank you for a fascinating story.
Yeah,
well, Leela, thank you for listening. I did write it myself.
No, that's an interesting one
thank you
because
very
it is
much.
whether curse aside, it is a real item.
Well, see, now you guys know. Now you guys can speak intelligently, like when you're at a party, you know, because we all go to parties now.
Oh yeah,
and you just bump into the party and you know nothing's happening and say, "Have you heard of the Hope Diamond?
Let me tell you.
Once owned by Elizabeth Taylor and several drug addicts and insane people from the past."
Well, to be fair,
you
who
will
else
sound
buys
like a
big-ass
genius,
diamonds?
and everyone will love you.
Yeah. Huh. It's funny to think that the same piece of jewelry was owned by Marie Antoinette and Elizabeth Taylor. That's kind of funny.
That is.
I remember one of Marie Antoinette's gloves was being auctioned off at Sotheby's. I thought that would be weird to own a piece of clothing.
Poor dumb little kid.
I know. I really like the Sofia Coppola movie.
I adore it.
I
don't know who else likes it.
I don't know either, but I love that movie. I've seen it so many times. Great soundtrack.
100
too.
bits. Thank you so much, Jeanette.
But no, that's a great movie. I love that movie, and it really does kind of show them in the light of being stupid, clueless kids. Really,
Jeanette gave me 100 bits for the awesome story that Jasmine picked out, and
so
I didn't write.
Those are yours, Maddie. You get to buy Taco Bell bits. With
I will
digital
go buy
tacos.
100 bits. Will buy me a potato soft taco with with only one, even though there's $0. Hot sauce.
Yes. You know, they only gave me.
I will be back in 5 minutes. I'm going to Taco Bell.
I was gonna say I actually have to have a bathroom break shortly, but I don't think it'll be time for Taco Bell. But I do need a little quick bathroom break if you don't mind, babe.
I'm back.
Can you hear me?
No, I didn't hear you.
I need a bathroom break.
I was gone. Oh, okay.
Oh, I know.
I was at Taco Bell.
I know
Jasmine.
you were at Taco Bell.
How can I hear you when I'm at Taco Bell?
I don't know. But yeah, if you don't mind putting it on pause for a second, unless you want to keep talking, I don't care.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I'll put a bumper on.
Okay.
we go. We are back.
We're back, and here is the
We already pee-peed.
Yes, we did. They don't need to hear that part, but thank you. Here is Voodoo in Green, and this is the pin that will be our next prize. And of course, our prize at the end of the next hour will be Tinkerbell. I'll show her off too in case anybody's
Tinkerbell.
From 2005, I think this Tinkerbell is from. One of my first ever Disney products. So cute.
She is cute.
I have the drawings I did for her still because they didn't need the concept art, but I can't sell it, so I don't know what to do with it. Maybe I should give that as a prize sometime. Win the original Tinkerbell drawing. I can't sell it.
I think I have it.
I know, it's like in a sheet protector somewhere. Huh.
Yeah.
That'd be almost too good of a prize though. I don't know. Maybe I should keep her.
Okay, so it's 4 minutes to raffle, guys.
Okay. And the
4 minutes.
raffle we're just about to do will be the Voodoo in Green pin.
Yeah.
Which is also pretty cool and rare. Not cursed though.
It's not cursed.
None of my jewelry is cursed, I think.
How would we know?
I don't know. Ooh, what if there was one of the pins that was cursed somehow and everybody who owned it, bad things happened to? Oh, I don't want to think about that.
Start doing crack and dying in an insane asylum because you won the Voodoo and Green pin.
No, she's a little, well, I'd say she's a little sweetie, but I think she's actively trying to hurt somebody.
She's
like
cursing someone.
She's holding a pin and is cursing someone. So technically it is a curse
Okay,
pin.
let's make a deal, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever wins a Voodoo and Green pin, don't smoke crack.
You know, I would hazard to say that to everybody. How about none of us do that?
I don't like to control people, except if they win a pin.
That's true. Well, it's not in everybody's best interest.
Because if you want a pin, you're mine.
You're what?
You're mine.
Oh.
And I look out for you.
Oh, okay.
I don't like my winners to smoke crack. I don't like them to die in insane asylums. It's just two simple guidelines that I have.
But if you do, and it is tied to one of my Strangeling jewelry pieces, let us know. It'd be an interesting story.
Now, if I find out you did do crack and you have a pin, you just keep it. It's on you then. It's on you.
Now, how about that person then goes on to rule a country and there's an uprising and their country gets lost? Then
if you go on to rule a country, don't forget us.
Yeah, remember your friends.
Remember your friends. They gave you the Voodoo and Green
gave you the free pin. Yeah.
And don't do crack.
I remember back when I first started on eBay in the late 1990s, there was like a craze of people selling things that were haunted. Do you remember this, Matt?
Yes.
Kind of like how the Joe Hill story of the heart-shaped box.
Yes.
Yeah. There was like, I'd see it a lot because it would show up in the painting category on eBay, like maybe 98, 99 around then, and I'd be like, what's this weird painting? Why is it going for so much? It looks like it's just some weird thing from a thrift store. And it'd say, oh, it's haunted. And I'm like, okay, can you advertise something as being haunted? And therein lies I mean, you can with buildings.
Everything that we sell at Strangeling.com is haunted.
No.
Each comes with a tiny little ghost that you can name yourself.
Yeah.
Don't name it actually the word yourself. But give it a different name.
Yeah. Of yours.
My God, why must I explain everything?
Because you got a microphone in front of you. When you have a microphone in front of you, you feel like you need to explain.
That's true.
It's just how it is.
It's true.
It's like having a computer keyboard in front of you and you feel like you've got to tell everybody your opinion.
Thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. I would buy more of Haunted.
See?
No, see, I think in theory, that sounds great. But if things are really haunted, it might be, I don't know.
It would be genuinely terrifying. It would beg a lot of questions about the afterlife. I mean,
it's like that you would be afraid of the Amazon guy. It's like, what is he brought more haunted things. He'd be driving down the street, and his vehicle would be like, woo!
Be the haunted Amazon delivery truck.
I'm the haunted Amazon man.
Was that noise for that?
That means we on the raffle.
Raffle for we promise it's probably not haunted pin.
Let's do the raffle.
Yes.
Let's see who the lucky winner is.
Who's gonna win?
Oh my gosh, it's Hoona Cat.
It's what?
Hoona Cat.
Hoona Cat? Oh, congratulations.
Hoona Cat.
Congratulations, and Cat, you
won.
Oh
my gosh.
You won a very rare
All
pin.
for you.
If you're not a pin collector, I'd suggest take it up to the pin group, and you might be able to trade it for another thing that you like.
And if I find out you do crack, oh!
Yeah, that's between you and your god.
Oh!
So the
Sometimes
next
it gets me
prize-
so mad.
But you can enter. Can they enter now for the next? for
I
the
am
Tinkerbell?
setting that up right now. We
For
are going to.
Tinkerbell.
Oh my gosh!
For Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell. This Tinkerbell is 15 years old. She's almost old enough to drive. She could get her learner's permit in Kansas.
Tinkerbell can drop out of school in a year.
Yeah. I don't think Tinkerbell probably has any interest in going to school. I know
Probably
I
not.
didn't. Yeah.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Oh my gosh! Look at the raffles go.
Yay!
They're just like a
Come
stream
on,
of
Tink!
raffle.
And she's definitely
Wendy
not haunted.
Tinkerbell's in the raffle.
She's
Oh my gosh!
definitely-
You get extra raffle. No, you can't. I can't do that. Actually, I can,
You can't. Oh, don't.
but I won't.
No, I don't want. I want to make it fair for everybody. It's important to me that the raffles are free.
Are you
and that
still
they're
doing the
fair.
wheel or just the Tink figurine?
Just Tinkerbell
Elhertz,
this
today
time.
we're doing the Tink figurine.
Yeah, because she's actually better than anything that's on the prize wheel. So it's like, hey, this way you know you're getting something extra good. And like I said, we found there's like 4 or 5 other little boxes. I don't know if they're all different Tinkerbells. Like I think there are 6 different designs I did for that series. So we might have other ones in the subsequent weeks that will be given away as prizes.
Do you want to do the prize wheel next weekend or wait,
Maybe,
Tuesday?
yeah,
or
it'll be, and again, it'll be next Tuesday. Will be our next broadcast. We're probably gonna keep it Tuesdays at least for a little while.
well, it does not
mixing
hurt.
some
We got
things
112
up.
people in the room.
Oh wow!
Tuesdays
yeah,
are a
hey.
great day, guys.
Yeah,
The painting is glowing lovingly.
it is.
True
I'm
to
loving
Muse says.
it.
I think so too.
I am loving it. I'm gonna
You're
start.
smart, True to Muse. You see that like I do. It's beautiful.
I'm gonna.
We love it.
zoom
What's
in a bit more?
What's in this kombucha? Silly juice.
Probiotics.
Yeah, it's just probiotics.
Yeah.
Actually, the ginger,
has
the
ginger.
ginger in it. Actually, ginger perks me up personally.
Oh yeah, ginger will wake you up, kind of like how coffee does if you aren't used to drinking much caffeine.
It also has that good spicy.
Yeah,
I love-
ginger's a different sort of spicy than like a capsicum.
It's
sort
true.
of.
You can't cool it down.
Yeah,
If it's you can't drink it away. The heat.
that's why I think often it is with things like milk or sweet stuff too. It kind of cuts the spicy of it. Does it have turmeric in it too? Is that what you said?
This is ginger lemon. I don't know if it has turmeric.
One of them was turmeric. I love turmeric.
You know, it should because those two work well together.
Mm-hmm.
So they
It's in a
say.
lot of Indian food together.
Follow your gut. Pucker up with our classic and fan favorite organic and raw ginger lemon kombucha.
Woohoo!
Aw, and it's a little lemon on a bicycle, Jasmine.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it's a penny farthing.
Oh, that's cute. Like the prisoner.
Yes, if anybody doesn't know what a penny farthing bicycle, it's the one with the big crazy front wheel and a little back wheel.
Do you know why they're called that?
Because a penny and a farthing.
Yeah.
The sizes.
The sizes of
Because
the coins.
I'm so
Because
smart.
we all know about farthings, don't we?
Yes, that will be 2 farthings, a shilling, and 5 shekels.
I showed you the chart about the conversion rates for when they went to the new money system, right, in England.
It's horrible.
It's madness, yeah. Just be glad you never have to remember all that.
My Twitch just shut off. Who won the raffle?
Oh.
Hooncat.
Hooncat.
Hockey. Hunekat won the raffle.
Yes. And did you tell them to email you so we know who to
I
mail
did.
it
I put
to?
that message in the room.
Oh. I don't see the chat.
And they are a regular, so they probably
excellent.
saw it.
So they'll probably, yeah. Because sometimes if somebody just hops in and wins and don't know it, we don't know how to mail it to you. Just gotta tell them.
Then they're probably already on crack.
Oh, too much crack talk this episode.
They're just sitting there in the alley watching Twitch on their iPhone or whatever other device they may have. Smoking a little crack, watching a little Jasmine Becket-Griffith. That's a nice day. Nice day in the
I
alley.
don't know. It's probably fun as hell. It's crack. It gets you really
I was like,
high.
wow, that was the best painting I ever saw. It was glowing off the screen and
Yeah,
all around the
characters were
alley.
moving around and.
Ah, the fairies come to life in the crack alley.
No. No, it's sad.
You could do a whole series of that.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
No,
We won't do that.
I mean, I'll do some that are kind of psychedelic, maybe, or like wine themed or something. But I don't want to do crack themed artwork.
Okay, I have bad suggestions. That's
yeah,
my thing.
I take that back. Remember that painting I did of the Temptation at St. Anthony?
Oh yeah.
That one I did in school.
That you, you should post that on Facebook.
I should put that one on Facebook. Oh.
There's a picture of me in it.
Yeah. Hey, I was happy my dad liked that painting. He just hung it up right on the wall.
Your dad is
cool
a lover of art.
He is.
And he understands it.
He does. That I am very thankful for
just
that.
a little
He's very
FYI, that painting
non-judgmental
would not be.
Oh, I'd get kicked off the
on
internet
Facebook.
if I showed that on Facebook. They
I
don't
am
even
much
like
better,
me
Hockey.
showing mermaids sometimes on Facebook. People report it for nudity, even though they got seashell boobies. I don't know.
Thank you for asking.
So I'm going over some of that. At the beginning, I had started painting in all these tiny little blades of grass. What I'm doing now is I'm putting a little bit of Naples yellow and that same sort of green mixture.
I love your
And
grass,
it's gonna
Jasmine.
reflect.
I always loved your grass.
Oh.
Now, Jasmine, I
Yes.
know that I went back to this sage advice.
Yes.
Sage advice.
By a
Now,
living
guys, I
sage.
want you to really listen to what Jasmine says here. This is a very good
Yes.
advice, and it's about work, and it's about painting. So, Jasmine, I'm going to ask you the question,
Yes.
and I'm going to say who answered it.
Yes.
So, Jasmine,
Yes.
how do you paint a field of grass and make it look realistic? And Jasmine, this question was posed to Larry Elmore.
Larry
in
Elmore,
class.
my
so,
friend,
so what
fellow
is
artist.
what is the key to painting a field of grass and making it look realistic?
His trick is to paint every single little blade of grass. And that is how it looks like that, which I think is a wonderful metaphor for
It is.
life in general, for doing anything difficult, for doing anything time consuming. It's what you do to make it look like that is you go in and you paint every
so
single
basically,
little
I think
blade.
that's
There
brilliant.
isn't a trick. There
You
is
have to
not
do
a
the work.
shortcut. You just do the work.
You do the work.
You do the work and you enjoy doing it. I love painting things like grass and repeated small patterns. I think that sort of thing's fun.
I think that the payoff is fantastic.
Yeah, and that way, you'll have areas of the painting that are very smooth and don't, like in the background, you can see this is not a whole lot of detail going on, it's more color shifts. But then when you see the areas that have a lot of little interstices and little complicated, griggly little bits, that really adds a different depth to it that I really appreciate. But yeah, that's the secret trick, is to just paint every little blade.
I
of
love
grass.
that.
Yep.
That is brilliant.
It is. He is a very clever man, that Mr. Elmore.
Those candles and the light off them is amazing. Says Hockey.
Thank you very much. That's
I think so,
another
too.
thing is with light sources
Though-
like that.
Yeah, you are so on the side of her little cute outfit there,
Uh-huh.
and under her
Like that?
arm,
Yeah.
that in my eye
Yeah.
makes those candles actually almost like burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true, because even if you were to cover up the candles, you know those candles are there because of how the light is being reflected on everything else. I almost wouldn't even need the candles there, and you could say, oh, there must be something bright under where Jasmine's covering up her hand, because you can see that the light is going all
Right.
around it.
I really see those things as a, let's say, untrained now, I tried to paint something. Oh, it would look awful, one. But if I tried to paint anything like that, I wouldn't think to do that, really.
Oh.
I think things like that might come with time.
Definitely. This is something that I probably, when I was, let's say I'd been doing this painting 20 years ago or 30 years ago when I was a kid, I probably would have just made yellow for the lights and not bothered with the uplighting and things, and made it more of like a symbolic, hey, it's a yellow shape like this, that means candle,
Well,
as
it
opposed
even
to
goes up the
making it
wings.
look like a candle.
It even goes up the wings.
Oh, yeah.
So you kind of like have this invisible sphere
Yeah.
where the light's touching it, and that's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's
Very
very
much, man.
very cool.
That's also why I like to often have multiple light sources, like how we've got the glowing
Oh,
luminous.
thank you, Barbara. I'm feeling much better. That's very
Oh.
kind of you.
Yeah, thank you all. I think people got scared when I said you were sick. Whenever there's a pandemic or something going around, it's like, no, it's just,
Well,
it's just
basically,
regular sick. It's
It
not
came
scary
down to
sick.
I wouldn't have been much help on
Oh,
Twitch.
yeah, you weren't. Yeah. Poor honey. But you got cozy time and had a blanket, and
Yeah,
that was nice.
I love blankets.
Blankets are cool.
Hockey says, what do you want to be the focal point?
The focal point in this painting isn't really a specific point. I think in a painting like this, it is more the interplay between the multiple things that are going on, and it is how they are affecting each other as opposed to one single boom. So I would say the candles would be the first thing that would probably catch people's eye, and that is part of the reason. The title of it, of course, taken from a sad little gravestone, was Bright Candles Burn Fast. So I wanted the candles to be a big part of it, since that is implied in the title. But more than anything, I think it's a showing of relationships and values, that how one thing can affect other things that are very close to them.
Hey, Jasmine,
Yeah.
Leela's heading off to bed. Can you say night-night to her?
Night-night, Leela!
You take it easy,
Take it
Leela, and have a
easy.
good night.
She's off in England, so it's a lot later over there.
It do.
It do. But yeah, hopefully we'll be in England this autumn. If the Glastonbury Fairy Festival goes as scheduled, we will be there, everybody. And that would be in October or something.
And we'll,
And we'll have a pin of some sort.
And we might
Might be
visit
one of
London.
these, actually. Maybe I'll make one of these for the pin. I usually do something fairy themed for the Fairy Festival, obviously. Or in the past, I've done, like my Avalon Fairy I did, because things that are Glastonbury specific, because Glastonbury is such a cool town and has so many recognizable symbols involved with it.
Glastonbury's fantastic.
I
and
love
the
it.
people
I
there,
can't believe that
the people there are wonderful.
it's so
And
much
some are
fun.
insane and mad and wonderful.
Glastonbury's full of madmen. It's wonderful.
I love the madmen of
I do
Glastonbury.
too.
Sometimes they
I
take
fit
their
right
shirts
in,
off
man.
and run the tour.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. I love that so much.
Jasmine loves it when the men take off their shirts and run.
Sure. Who
Look
doesn't?
at those men running, Jasmine says.
I don't think that's ever happened.
Look at those shirtless madmen.
No.
They're like
Well, I don't
werewolves
know, I
without
think
hair.
When people from the United States, sometimes we have an idea of Britain as being more like a stodgy London, old-timey sort of stuff, but then you go to places like Glastonbury that are just so out there
Oh,
and
I see.
inclusive and
Yes.
interesting and very laid back in ways that I don't even see places.
Not like
in the
those
United States
stuffy
like.
London types with their
Yeah,
pipes.
it's not
and
all
their gin.
rich people with big hats or so. I don't know what people think of England when they haven't been there. I don't know. It's not
Those-
all Downton Abbey or something. It's
Stodgy London types with their outfits and their wine versus those wonderful Glastonbury people with their outfits and their wine.
well, there is
Yeah.
always that. There is. No, it's still very quintessentially British, I'd say, but it's just a different vibe, and I dig it.
I love both.
I do too. I very much love both. In fact, often when we go do the fairy festivals and things in England, we combine it with stopping in our place in London, and so we get the museums and the theater and all that, and then it's like, oh, now we're gonna go camping in a field, and it turns into Burning Man or something. It's kind of cool.
Oh, Hockey, say happy birthday to your mom, and we will see you next time.
Bye, Hockey.
And Jeanette, did you book a room for us too? She's already booked Glastonbury.
Oh, really? Oh, shoot. I need to do that. It's so hard. After last year, I felt like I tried to get something, and then of course it would be canceled. Everything was. So I need to get back in that mindset of, hey, this might actually happen now because the world is moving on. That's so
We've
nice.
never stayed in the same place twice in Glastonbury, have we?
We have. Wait. Did we stay at Heafy's twice?
No.
I think you're right, because usually we stay in private houses. Yeah.
I went to Heafy's. I nearly
B&Bs.
destroyed the staircase with my suitcase.
Yeah.
Why do those
a lot of
words
cases.
both have case in them?
It's-
Neither
yeah.
one are a case.
Are you a caseworker, Maddie?
Suitcase?
A suitcase is a case. You
Why
put
is
your
a
clothing in
staircase a
it.
case?
A staircase.
I don't like that
is
word
the area.
anymore.
It's just stairs, and the structure around it is the staircase.
You made up that word and told me that's how it's said, didn't you?
No.
Ah.
Hey, have you've seen the documentary The Staircase, right?
I have.
Owls, man. Owls.
So it doesn't mention that.
Owls.
Raptors, actually. They call it raptor.
It's owls. They found
Raptor.
2 owl feathers in that lady's hair. I told you that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just saying.
Whatever, man.
Just saying. But they were microscopic, though. And it's like, oh, those could be from anything. A lot of pillows have a mixture of down in them. I mean,
Ooh, a haunted room. Jeanette's gonna get us a haunted room.
Hey, yeah. Well, we've stayed at the G&P, the Georgian Pilgrims, how it's got the inn on top of it. That's supposed to be haunted, right?
Yes.
I mean, that's where King Henry stayed and watched the monastery get burned down next door, yeah?
What a dick.
What a jerk.
What? I mean, that's
King
crazy.
Henry.
I don't like him now.
Yeah.
I used to.
You used
5
to think
minutes
he was
ago.
a cool dude. And
5 minutes ago, I liked him. I mean, I thought King Henry VIII was the best thing ever.
No.
But then after you said that, I don't like him anymore, Jasmine. That was it. One thing had to push me over the edge, and that was it.
That was it.
You finally did it.
The destruction of the monasteries.
Yeah. My mom has...
She stayed with us. We took
She
your mom
has
to the G&P.
her own Facebook thing, the dissolution of the monasteries.
Yes.
Because my mom's mad also.
She loves Glastonbury, too. Coincidence?
My mom runs the streets in Glastonbury, is going to talk to the town folk and bother the people in the church and eat soup with them
She does.
and all
It's
the other
great.
things that people do.
Yes, she does. It's lovely.
I'm happy she enjoys it.
It's such a good town to walk, too. I like it when you can go to a town and nobody even tries to ask you if you have a car. It's wonderful.
It's like, Mom, what? Go get me one of those sausages from Burn the Bread.
Yes, they have vegan sausage rolls at Burns the Bread in Glastonbury that are fantastic.
And she will, because that's the only job I give her the whole time. After
She
that, she can
doesn't
run around.
work for us. She's there to have fun.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Heck, I even give her like a
Give her some allowance.
Yes, I do. Here's your stipend.
It's
Take it.
spending money.
Take
man.
it.
Yeah.
Here's your per diem, Mom.
Well,
Have fun.
And then we have the joy of having her company when we're going around and doing fun stuff too when we're not working.
Yeah,
So
my
that's-
mom will.
it's a
Sometimes
way
my
to
mom will
spend
do a
time
little
with
jig,
family. Yeah.
jig in the church of
Yeah.
the abbeys.
Sure, why not?
She has a good time.
Yep.
We'll go and look at the
People that she knows and
the kitchen.
recognizes and-
Remember the kitchen there in the
yes,
abbey?
Yes, I love the abbey. Man, I miss that place so much.
There's an apple there.
Yes, lots of apples.
Yeah.
Well, it's Avalon. That's the Isle of Apples, yeah?
That's Johnny Appleseed would be happy there.
You're right. Oh, I was just thinking of more Johnny Appleseed songs the other
Oh
day.
my God,
Oh
Jasmine.
my gosh. No, I'm not going to sing any
Johnny
right
Appleseed
now.
songs.
Yes.
Does anybody want to hear Jasmine sing a Johnny Appleseed song?
I seriously did remember like 3 more that I recovered memories from that musical that never happened.
I'll make up one.
Go for
Don't
it.
go under the apple seed with anyone else but me.
No, they're all not
me.
very good songs that were written
Anyone else
specifically
but
for
me.
the children's musical.
Don't go under the apple seed.
No.
Hey, I wonder if that's the same tree that you tie a yellow ribbon around.
Maybe.
See, my mom told me...
No, that's an old oak tree.
Okay.
Tie a
Yellow ribbon round that
old
apple
oak
tree.
Apple tree.
Apple tree.
Okay.
If you still want me. So, that is a song about a guy who went to war?
Yes, it's...
My mom told me
Yeah.
when I was little it was about a guy getting out of jail.
Oh, I was told that too.
Oh, well,
And
maybe
I've
it
known,
is.
well, Matt, I've known people who had family members who have gotten out of jail, and they would do that, and they'd tie a ribbon out. I think it's something people do when they have a family member that's away.
No way.
Whether prison or at war, I think that is something that people do. I know a family who did that, so it is
So
something
if you
people
don't
do.
see
Yeah.
you don't see a yellow ribbon, oh, what if they're out of yellow ribbons at the store?
Then you know it's a crimiest neighborhood, man.
Oh.
No,
I'm
I
gonna tie-
think it's a way. It's
I'm gonna
just
tie
like
yellow
somebody's
ribbons
missing
on
and you
random
miss them.
trees now to make ex-cons feel good about themselves.
Sure, why not? Well, people end up in prison for all sorts of sad reasons. It doesn't mean you're bad.
If you still
Sometimes it does, but
Does anybody even know that song? Why do I know
Glenn
that
Miller?
song? It's well before my
it's
time.
Glenn Miller. Everybody knows Glenn Miller. Hell,
Everybody
the
knows
Andrews
Barney Miller.
sisters sing it. Come on, who doesn't know the Andrews sisters?
Does anyone in the
Everybody.
room know the Andrews sisters without Googling it?
They might know it from King of the Hill, Lynn Cotton. That wasn't actually them, but yeah. What is that? It used to be a radio station.
I don't think anybody knows. Oh, Aradovich said yes.
Yeah.
God, Matt. I know the
Come
Andrews
on.
sisters. You're so dumb, Matt.
I know about
Aradovich, how dare you
music.
call me dumb?
What's that?
Aradovich called me dumb.
Ha ha ha.
And Miss Red Stiletto said, yes, I do.
See, people know
And
the
also,
Andrews
Matt,
sisters.
you're dumb.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting so much abuse from the room today.
Well, but Maddie, you know about about the Andrew
Jeanette
sisters.
knows. She says, "Yep, Matt. Gosh, you're dumb." And then she put a bunch of ants after that message. Oh my gosh, that doesn't sound like Jeanette at all. You must somebody must have taken the
Are these
keyboard.
people really
from
saying
you.
this, or are you just making jokes? Because I can't read the chat room.
No one said I was dumb,
Oh,
but I feel it in their answer. It's
that's
like a
true.
ghost.
It's implied.
A ghost of an answer.
It's-
Starwin BC is like, yes, Matt. Idiot.
Yeah, Andrew.
Jeez.
We had records. Sonia
you,
had records
Starwind.
of the Andrews sisters. And now her last name's Andrews.
Starwind. You won a prize once too. How dare you?
I wonder,
I'll just be quiet then.
are there people who have entered the raffle every time and not won?
Oh yeah, me.
Oh, I guess you technically enter. Yeah.
Actually, I don't.
If Matt
I don't
ever-
enter these as much.
Oh, okay. That was when it
I
was
will, though.
Moocow,
Let's
or
see.
Moobot. Jesus.
If I win, that would be hilarious. I'm gonna keep Tink. This
If-
one I'm keeping.
Oh no! If you win, then we'll roll
This
again.
one, oh, guys,
You
if I
don't
win,
get to-
I'm gonna keep Tink,
No.
and I'm gonna
no,
have
no.
pictures of me with like
like
kissing her,
Flat
and like
Stanley
you can't
around
have
the
it.
world.
You
Yeah.
can't have my Tink because I won, and I'm also gonna do crack.
No. What is it? This episode was not brought to you by Crack Cocaine, I promise.
Jeanette says you are too funny, not
Drinking
dumb.
Kombucha.
Okay.
Healthy. Okay.
You know, there's a fine line.
Between the healthy
Is
and
Matt
funny?
just being funny, or is he an idiot? God, we can't tell anymore. Oh my God.
No. You're just goofy.
Too funny, says Barbara.
Yeah.
I'm too funny. That's the hold it.
Too funny. Gonna have to put you down.
Yeah, dial it back, Matt. Foxy says silly, silly, silly. Oh, that's a cute little. I like that cute little thing, Foxy. That's cute little.
What is it?
A little guy. You know,
Like
people
in the
have
chat
little
room?
guys
I don't know what you're
and
talking
cute little icons and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
It's a cute little
Aw,
thing.
that's nice. I don't know what all the little pictures come from. I see the ones like scroll by when I look at the archive and when it has pictures
You know,
of my paintings. Those are cool.
Hey guys, if you especially have you ever looked on? If you guys have an iPhone, I don't know about other one.
there are phones
other
other than iPhones.
But if you send a message
Mhm.
and you have Twitch on your phone, you can like put those stickers in your messages, like in your instant iMessages.
Like as emojis?
Yeah.
Like as emoticons?
or like in your texts. Mhm.
Like when it's not even Twitch?
Yes.
Oh, like if you're texting me. Oh wait,
Yeah.
you did that, didn't
Yes.
you? Didn't you put my one of my
Yeah, it's
pictures
really
in
cool.
Because
Like,
it's
if you look-
technically like a font or something. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
So try that if you guys
If you have the Twitch app.
Yeah.
Okay.
if you have the Twitch app
you
on
can
your
just put them
phone.
in your regular text.
I know it works on
Great.
iPhone. It probably works on other phones too.
Probably. I don't think your phone's specifically magic, is it?
Well, a little bit.
Well,
It's haunted.
It's gotta be. I think my phone is haunted. Jesus, my phone's horrible
Let me see my phone and see if it's haunted.
because it was haunted, like a lemon tree,
Nope.
huh?
I don't know.
No, I was thinking the old Simpsons episode.
Tigger says test, and then she did a tongue face at me. Are you thinking you're not in a room, Tigger? You're in the room. Sometimes people don't know if they're in the chat or not.
Oh, I have no idea how that works.
No, me neither.
I just do the painting. I kind of
That-
stare off into the distance.
My
act
gosh,
like I'm
she's
talking
cute.
to
Hey,
people.
Jasmine, can you show the whole painting again?
Yeah,
I
you
kind
know,
of
I
want to look
should-
at it all again.
Yeah. Here. Oh. Is this good? No, I gotta zoom out.
Woo!
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, I
Now
missed
show
that
some-
purple.
Yeah.
My gosh, that green and purple's crazy. Or it's focusing on the fire. But my
Yeah.
gosh, those
Here's the
Lunamoths are
grass.
crazy.
Yeah, they're so pretty. And you can see the grass is really coming along. All of this is what I've done during this broadcast, I think, yeah. So what I'm doing now is I've got some water mixed with some brown and some Payne's Gray, which is kind of like a dark blue. And I'm going over the areas of the grass that I want to be darker. So I've gone in through and put lighter kind of Naples yellow highlights on the parts that are going to be brighter and putting dark on the parts that are going to be darker.
Hey, Miss Red Stiletto's talking crap on us. She said, hey, now, at least Android people aren't follow the leader people.
Oh.
Are you saying iPhone people are? No, you know
I'm
what
not.
iPhone people are? They're lazy, and they don't want to have to program their phone every 5 minutes.
That's true.
Miss Red Stilettos.
I just got a phone, my iPhone, mine's old, but I got it because that's what other people in my family have an iPhone, so I know that
Totally.
I know that it will work if I try to use an app or whatever. I'm not very tech savvy.
Yeah, Brandon teases me for my iPhone, but his mom has one.
Ah.
Yeah.
Your mom got an iPhone.
Why? I tried to send Brandon things, and he said, "Did your iPhone try to do something?"
Like as a dig, like passive
Well, yeah,
aggressive.
but what it will say is like, "I'll try to send a fireworks or something."
Oh.
And it-
because that won't show up if
It won't
it's
show
not
up.
another iPhone.
He's like, "Did you try to do
So
something with your
tacky.
iPhone?"
You know, if Android wanted to, they could easily have a bit of software in there that could translate it from iPhone to the other. They
Most
just don't
likely.
want to because they're different.
Androids. I like Androids though, for real. Data.
I don't know if I've ever seen an Android phone.
Apple people are. I prefer
I
to
don't-
have
I hate
control
the
over what
company.
goes on in my computers and phones.
I hate Apple actually. I don't like the company.
Oh, I don't. I mean, I only have the iPhone. It's not like I have the.
No, I don't have
I have
like a Mac
PCs
or
other
any
than
of
that.
that. I don't know. I think I just don't care enough about that sort of thing to have
No,
an
I don't. I
opinion.
honestly, that's my
Yeah.
thing is I have an iPhone just cause.
Yeah. I mean, I was an early adopter of smartphones. I had a Cybico. If anybody knows what a Cybico is? No.
Yeah, I do.
It was a precursor to what eventually turned into a Sidekick, which I also had. I was the first person I knew who had a smartphone like that.
Like
Cybico
Eliza
was
Schlesinger
amazing.
with their
What's that?
sidekick.
What is it?
Eliza Schlesinger
Yes,
with her sidekick.
yes. Me and
Yes.
Eliza had the sidekicks, man. Yeah.
Apple people. Oh, I already read that. But the thing is, Miss Red Stilettos,
Apple
you can
people
say
be
all
like-
you want about iPhones.
yeah.
I don't care about my phone so much that I don't care about the insult
Yeah.
because I just don't. My first cell was a bag phone. What's that?
I don't know.
That sounds big. Sounds huge.
It's about
How
the size
big-
of a small couch.
Yeah. My first phone was a rhinoceros beetle.
The Sidekick was neat, though. It was. I was just amazed that I could get the full internet on it, and that changed my life. Being able to access my emails and like eBay back when you couldn't have vacation mode, and it's like if I was out of town, I still had to be able to do stuff. And
Yeah, I
That was
stayed
nice.
away from. I stayed away from the smartphones as long as I could.
yeah, now you kind of have to have.
Well,
one
the
to get
government will
basic
issue you
stuff.
one.
I know. It freaks me out, man.
It's like a government issued iPhone.
Government cheese
thing.
iPhone. Yeah, no, it's true. That's how people are
Hey,
indigent
don't-
or how they can get one.
I ate government cheese. It was delicious.
Yeah.
I remember the taste of it. I remember having memories of government cheese with Nintendo games.
Aw. You had Nintendo.
Yep, about the
though,
size of a
but you had
couch.
government
No, it
cheese.
was about the size of a Kleenex box.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That is pretty big.
A bag phone? What?
Are
what
they British?
is this? No.
Who is
These people are from Florida.
it?
Both of them.
Aren't most British people
I'm not
from
going to look
Florida?
up bag phone. I don't want that in my search history. My mom looks at my computer. Like, Matt, what's up with these bag phones? Like, I don't know what it is, Mom.
Another kid told me.
I saw it. Another
Saw
kid
it.
told me.
Kid told me.
I'm terrified to look up bag phones now.
Is it like Bagpuss?
What? Is it like bag puss?
That's why I asked if they were
The British cat? These Floridians
The
probably
big-
don't know
the
who it
big
is.
purple, saggy looking Garfield.
All
I
the
like
British
bag
people are
puss.
asleep, Jasmine. No one knows what
I
bag
know.
puss is.
Well, why do I know who Bagpuss is?
I don't know.
Kachina had videos of Bagpuss. We'd watch
Okay,
them.
you and Kachina knowing about anything means nothing to the general populace. You guys know weird stuff.
That is very true. I can never use that as a reason.
I hate it when there's a family that has their own weird thing,
Remember-
and they're like, "You what? You don't know about something?"
That's what. Remember when Chris was dating Amber? He's like, you can never use your sisters knowing about something as an example
it's
ever
true.
again, Amber.
You guys have your own weird stuff.
We do.
It's like, what? What's wrong with you? You don't understand blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I don't know what your weird stuff is.
And
I was
then
like,
we won't
"What-
know really
what about-"
obvious stuff.
Then
the
I'll
rest
say,
of the
what?
world
Did
knows
you ever
about.
watch the A-Team? And
What the
what's
hell is
the
that?
A-Team? Yeah.
I know. It's okay. When you talk to people who've had different backgrounds or cultural experiences, then you get to learn new things even as an adult.
Bag phones.
I know bagworms.
Now, I want a bag phone now.
I know bagworms, those silkworm things that fill up the trees and do bad things to them.
Bag phone. Is it like... No, that's bad from Michael Jackson. I'm trying to think of what... Bag phone. What year is a bag phone from,
Miss Red Stilettos. Hey, Human Cat, did you see that you won? It was before components were so small, so the handset was connected via a cord to the bag that held all the inner workings.
Oh my
what
gosh!
What year do you imagine
yes, it had
around that
its
was?
internal organs were outside, basically.
Siren Moonbee said, Bagpuss terrified me as a child, but it delights me as an adult.
Well, see, she knows Bagpuss because,
1990?
that is super old for a phone.
1990?
Remember the car phone that Robin had because she was a nurse who was working on call, and she was required to have a car phone, and that was in the Vista.
Ooh.
That was early. That was 90.
That phone sounds awesome, Miss Red Stilettos.
That's pretty cool.
Like, the only people that had phones like that back then were really, really rich people.
Or drug dealers.
Yeah.
Remember at our school
Always
we weren't
back to the
allowed to
crack with
have
Jasmine.
pagers because it was a symbol that you were a drug dealer.
I remember that.
I couldn't imagine people being that way with phones.
Because
now,
I'm a
saying,
teenager
no,
with a
phones
little
mean
gold in a
drugs."
pager.
See? Yeah.
Yep. It was cool, especially for the time. I imagine Miss Red Stilettos.
Yeah,
Actually, if you busted it out now, everyone would be in awe of it. Like, wow.
It's true.
That is so cool. Would it still work now?
I don't see why it wouldn't. Well, I don't know what sort of service it would have required.
I have no idea. I don't know
Huh.
how that works.
That's funny.
I assume it worked off radio.
Radio,
Old time radio.
The wireless.
This painting looks awesome, Atulia97 says.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm loving this one. And hopefully I'll get to finish her up this week. I'd like to. I've been working on so many other paintings in the meantime.
Jasmine's been busy.
Oh,
In her
show
spare
off.
time, she arm wrestles.
It's true.
Jasmine, who do you want to arm wrestle?
Uwe Boll.
See, you guys think I'm making up stuffs.
Yeah.
Jasmine,
I'm strange enough you don't have to.
Jasmine loves to arm wrestle German filmmakers. It's like a hobby.
Somebody gotta do it. I think people look at me and they don't think I'd be good at arm wrestling, so it's kind of like a trick almost.
Jasmine does like the 1-2 look in the eye and slam move.
I'm good at thumb wrestling too.
Yes, she's awesome at thumb wrestling.
I'm undefeated at
she's-
thumb wrestling, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Going on 42
She's undefined
years.
in thumb wrestling.
Yeah. No, it's true. You can't beat me thumb wrestling, can you?
It had to have service just like regular cells.
Okay.
Oh.
That's interesting. Bag phone. Now I'm just gonna think of Bagpuss whenever I hear it and think it's like this fuzzy striped
I'm never
purple
gonna hear
thing.
bag phone again. It's only in your interesting chat room.
Phone bags? I don't know. My little purse I carry around is supposed to be for a cell phone. I think I just use it for a wallet purse, but
My gosh, bag phones. Hi there, just got home. The bag phone was so bulky and it was corded. Is that why it took you so long to get home? Tigger's like, I've been dragging this
Like,
huge
man,
bag phone.
when
It took
you
me
have a
forever to
bag
get
phone, It takes
home.
about twice as long to drive anywhere.
I'll send you a pic of one. Please
That's
do.
pretty funny. Yeah, I'm
Then I don't have to Google it.
Where is it that they have? What museum is it that we go to that has various cell phones through the ages? It's in England. Is it the
Oh,
Oops,
are you getting a call?
I don't
Oh.
know. All this phone talk.
Is it a bag phone?
It's Haines City.
Oh,
I don't.
should I take it?
Maybe. Here, you're gonna push
Okay.
pause real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry.
might be
Important phone
important.
call. Sorry.
Jasmine, pick it up.
Oh, it says missed call. I think it's because
Okay,
we're
sorry
talking
about that, guys.
cell phones. Yeah.
We are back.
I so rarely get telephone
That could have been an
calls.
important call.
Yeah.
We didn't know.
We didn't know. Sometimes important people call.
We are back. Someone was calling from Bag Puss.
Bag.
I mean,
A bag phone.
A phone bag, a bag phone.
Yes.
A bag phone. It's like the bat phone, but not near as cool.
Oh, yeah, not near as cool.
Neither is Bagman. Bagman is not near as cool as
Bagman?
Batman.
I don't know Bagman.
Night, Helen.
Night, Ellen. Oh, our British people are going to sleep. Snuggling under their bag phones with their bag puss.
Yes, Arnold. Yes, Arnold, says Kalira. Were we talking about Arnold?
Probably. You often are.
Phone, bag, phone, Arnold. Arnold Palmer, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, I'll be back. I see. Aha.
There you go.
Miss Red Stiletto says, I carried mine in a car. First night I had, it was my best friend's bachelorette party.
Oh.
And we were on our way to a bar.
Ooh.
In Lakeland. The story gets steamier and steamier. To continue the party, party only had to call 911 on a car driving the wrong way on Highway 98.
Oh, wow. That's scary.
Operator asked me my number, but I didn't know it.
Oh, oh gosh. That is the thing that cell phones have done to us, though. We don't know anybody's phone numbers anymore. I used to have everybody's phone number like memorized, but
Three Little Jones with the bong says, God damn, that looks good. That looks dope.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Got the bong.
I'm digging this. Got the bong. Got the dope. What is it? This is turning into a drug-themed episode,
Hey,
and I
the
really
bong
did not
is
want
not
that.
the crack, though.
That's true. That's very true. That's very different. Not always in the eyes of the law, but in
I had
real
to tell
life,
her I
it's
just
very
got the
different.
phone that afternoon.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I guess you wouldn't have your number memorized yet.
That is a beautiful painting. Thank you so much, Three Little
Thank
Jones
you.
with the bong.
Thank you very much. Yeah, hopefully I'll get some finished up.
Or is it Eli? Is it Eli Jones? With the three is Eli? Eli Jones with the bong? Your artwork is one of the main reasons I started acrylic painting.
Oh, hey. Well, that makes me happy. And there aren't enough of us acrylic painters out there. I know a lot of oil painters. I know a lot of people who do digital things, but I don't know a lot of people who do acrylics. I think they're great. And they're non-toxic, and I put my brush in my mouth all the time, so that's important.
Hey, we haven't seen a damn kitty yet.
How
Do you guys
is that
want to see a
even
kitty?
Possible? Yeah, get one of my babies.
Do you guys want to see the cat?
Who wants to see a kitty?
I
Because
will,
you're gonna.
I
You're
will
gonna see
grab
one.
a tired cat
Get back
and
puss.
bring it to you. Miss Red Stiletto says, I also use acrylics.
Oh, excellent.
She paints her bag phones with it.
No, acrylics are great. I like them.
Kitty! Let's get
take
that
some
kitty
getting
in
used
here.
to. I'd say they're more difficult than oils in a lot of ways. You can't blend and stuff. You've got to work with layers, and if you're like me and you like them to dry really fast. I know they make open acrylics that are supposed to not dry right away. I've never really played with them much. Upside down sunshine.
Can I show her?
Is that a frown? Oh wait,
Let
no.
me put her in here.
Okay. There's part of her. I don't. That's part of her face.
Oh.
What is that, bag puss?
Oh,
She's basically bag puss. Come here.
Don't show your butt on the camera.
Oh yeah, I don't get
It's not
kicked
one
off,
of those
honey.
cameras.
It's not one of those.
Not one of those videos.
We're not making money, honey. Okay. Oh, there's my baby. Here's my baby sunshine. Here's my good. Oh, she was asleep, wasn't she?
Yes.
She's got somebody knocked all the stuffing out of this one. She is a little bag puss. Oh, she's gonna fall asleep here.
I absolutely love her work. I want a Maleficent print so bad. Oh, Vagrant Knot, I hope you get one.
I hope you do. I think they're sold out at Disney. I think they stopped selling those around the time I painted the second Maleficent and the villain's group portrait one. Because I don't think they ever had both my Maleficents for sale at Disney World at the same time, did they? I don't know.
Two Maleficents will spoil the brew.
Yeah. Two Maleficents would be kind of scary.
Sunshine.
I mean, one Maleficent's kind of scary.
Sunshine, get your
Hey, I want to see that new Cruella movie. The
yeah.
preview for it looked good.
Yeah, I think it might be pre. Is it a prequel?
I think it is. I think
Yeah,
it's like her
is it-
origin story, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Is Cruella a prequel? Who knows about this?
Yeah,
Is
the
Katie
new
in the room?
Cruella with what's her name? Emma.
There is a Maleficent print on eBay for $400. Yeah, there's probably one on the bottom of my car for free.
Well, it's like these Tinkerbells here. I've seen those go for like stupid amounts amounts of money, and I had like 5 of them in my house, and I didn't even know it. So it's good for us to sometimes clean the studio and see what stuff we find.
Yeah, it's like a follow-up. Oh, I just tripped over some money, Jasmine.
Kinda. Well, of course I'm not selling them. I'm giving away his prizes, but
we give them
away.
That's
fun also. I don't know.
What we got to give it to your mama.
Is that
what
the
we got to give it to your papa?
We're doing Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes.
Yes. Hey man, I love Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, I've got 6 kitties and 3 dogs. That's so cool, Miss Red Stilettos.
You have a zoo.
All using their
a menagerie.
Contacting the vet with your bag phone. Vagrant Knot said, I put it in my cart and then didn't check out. The next thing I knew, it was gone. Oh, I'm sorry, Vagrant Knot.
Man.
Also can't wait to get one of the diamond paintings.
Yeah, I hear those are hard to get sometimes too.
Yeah, I guess that yours sold out on Saturday or something.
Oh,
and yours was the first to sell out.
I don't even know how that works. Or do they only make a certain amount of them? Or
I don't know.
I don't know about your diamond paintings, but I'm going to learn.
Hey, we did the Hope Diamond.
We did.
And we're talking about diamond paintings.
While I'm painting, we talked about the Hope Diamond.
I did rescue for 40 plus years.
Aww.
Oh, thank you, Miss Red. That's awesome.
That is lovely. That is important work.
Yeah, I joke a lot, but that
no, that's a
incredible.
cause that is close to all of our heart. All of our kitties are all feral rescues that we have done ourselves.
Yeah,
with varying degrees of success. But
my heart is finite, but I fill it up with animals mostly.
Yeah.
Mostly, honestly, I do.
But not your tummy.
Not my tummy. I'm gonna eat Sunshine one day.
Oh,
Sunshine, you want your daddy to eat you?
Yeah.
Are we gonna eat you,
We're gonna
Sunshine?
eat you on Thanksgiving, honey.
Make a little nasty Sunshine cupcake.
I remember we were teasing Tigria, our other kitty, who's a scaredy cat.
Sunshine.
We're teasing that we're gonna eat her, and she started looking worried. And I was like, "No, we're not really gonna eat you."
What, Quan?
No, Rio.
Oh,
Like
little
Rio.
Sunshine, I'm gonna eat you.
Rio looks like good eating. Kuan Yin would have been gamey.
And Gammy's gonna help me eat you because she's been wanting to eat you for years.
Gamey tries to eat everybody all the time.
I'm holding Sunshine, guys. That's why I'm talking like an idiot.
That's why you're talking.
She's making her little skirt noise.
Oh, is she cooing? Is she doing her little snort? Will she do it in the microphone?
I'm trying to see if she'll do it. If you can hear her snorting, that's her.
Little nose cooing, purring thing with her nostrils.
Is she purring for the microphone?
You got little nostrums, honey.
Ow! Ow! Damn you!
Sunshine! Damn you, Sunshine! It always ends with that.
It always ends with that because she's a rescue.
She is.
And that's the price you pay for saving an animal.
That's it. Yes.
Ow!
They will torment you the rest of their life.
Bleeding.
Or yeah, man. That has happened often when I usually wear like just tank top and overalls or whatever when I'm painting. Sunshine will sit right behind me and she'll try to climb and just dig her claws in.
Toffee, the Angela kitty, was thrown away in a garbage bag.
Oh, I remember
sad.
she told me that. She found her in the trash.
Aww.
That is so horrible.
That is sad.
I'm so glad that Angela and Bob found her.
Me too.
Little Toffee.
Vagrant Knot said, have you ever drawn a tattoo for someone?
I have. Many of my, many people, at last count, I mean, a few years ago, there's a tattoo magazine that said it was over 10,000 people had tattoos of mine, and it said something about me being the most tattooed artist, which was funny, because I don't have any tattoos.
You could take it 2 ways.
You're just like, I don't have any.
It's like,
but yeah, I love it when people get tattoos inspired by my art.
Every minute in New York, a man gets mugged, and it's the same guy.
It's the same guy.
Getting mugged over and over again.
Oh, man. But I don't do a lot of custom tattoo designs because so much of my painting is for paintings that are going to be in shows or for merchandising or for galleries or whatever. So usually original works, I'm usually a few years booked out, and it costs a lot of money to get an original painting. So most people will just look at a painting I've done before, print it out, bring it to the tattoo artist, and they can usually do something with it. Change the hair color, add somebody's name. That never bothers me. I love seeing tattoos inspired in any way by my artwork. And if you send us pictures, we might put them. We have more we need to add, I know, in our slideshow here. So other
Point down, Jasmine. Point down.
Why?
Because you'll point at the slideshow.
Oh, is there tattoos there now?
Yes.
Hey, tattoos.
Yeah, good job.
Tattoos.
Oh, yeah, yay. Yay.
Yeah.
So Angela says now she's spoiled. She's taking her second plane ride. End of the month, we're going to New Jersey. Okay, say hi to Dennis when you're there for me. Angela says, oops, forgot, not May yet. End of May, we're traveling to see Bob's mom.
Oh.
All 3 of us.
That's fun.
Nice.
It's wonderful when a rescue cat ends up being a jet setter. I think that's our awful little Sunshine there, and how we've taken her on airplanes, and she has no idea what's going on, but she's happy when she gets to where she's going. But it's just funny to think that she used to live in the alley, and now she flies around. It's a win for the kitties.
And Rio just wants to sleep and eat.
Rio just wants to. Yeah, Tigrio doesn't like to travel, I don't think. She just gets worried the whole time. So Sunshine is
She's
really
so
the one that
cute,
we
though,
travel.
when she travels.
I know, she is. She's like a little owl. She looks like a little barn owl, but I don't like hassling her unnecessarily. I worry about her heart. She's very overweight also, kitty cat, which is fine. That's how she chooses
We
to
have
live her
two
life.
fat cats and one skinny cat.
Yeah, Sunshine is just a skinny little nothing, always has been.
Where's Fat Gammy at?
Where is Gammy? I haven't seen her since this morning.
Camera! You need to be on camera.
Ah, Gamlink.
Gosh, if I don't see her for a while, I get worried about her.
She might be stuck behind a door. She doesn't see very well. She's very cross-eyed in a way that does affect her vision, and she'll get caught behind the cabinet doors open. Sometimes she gets in the corner and doesn't know how to get back
That's
out.
true. She's cute and she's but she's awful and she's dumb. She's not a smart kitty.
Dumb. I think she just. I think
she has no. She lives in a
mostly
different
reacts to
plane.
things rather than doing something on purpose because she's constantly surprised by movement.
Sunshine's smart, Rio's smart. Gamera doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Ever.
Gamera. I always joke that she doesn't know who the hell we are.
She doesn't.
Who
She
are
thinks
you?
she thinks she lives in
Where
alone in this
am
house
I?
and
Yeah.
it's haunted.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Gamera thinks nobody else lives here except her, and it just haunted as up. Yeah.
Her cross eyes are so. No, she's adorable.
Oh, she's beautiful.
She's wonderful, but she's dangerous.
She's
And
very dangerous.
and she has no idea what's going on.
boundaries. She has no self-control, and
The only cat that I can
Would that
guarantee
hurt?
you would bite a baby in the face.
oh yeah. Other cats would get nervous and be like, "Oh, people
Yep.
care about this baby. I'm not gonna."
Like,
hurt
no, Gamer,
that.
just go
They're
right up and
looking at
bite the
me."
cat right in the face.
Yeah, Gammy just
the
like
baby
boom,
right in the face.
that eyeball's shiny. You know, it's like a bird that's constantly trying to go for your eye.
Why does your baby have no nose? Well, because we have this cat.
We have rescue cats, damn it. But Sunshine is very sweet. Sunshine wouldn't intentionally hurt a baby. But
No, Sunshine
Gamera
would be sweet.
Rio-
Sunshine would lay in the
Rio-
crib with the baby.
Rio never wants to hurt
and-
anybody.
and sing
Rio
to
just
the
doesn't
baby.
want trouble. Yeah.
Rio does not. That's a really good way to put it. She just doesn't want trouble.
Yeah. If the other cats are fighting, Rio goes into peacemaker mode or gets scared.
Gamera doesn't understand that she is causing trouble. That's the thing, is
Yeah.
it's very innocent. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah.
She doesn't know how to
She's
show
also
love.
not a very graceful cat.
She's very clumsy. I think
Yeah.
she had been run over before we had her. Her legs are splayed and grow the wrong directions, and I don't know if that's what happened to her head or her. I don't know. She's had some significant physical trauma before.
Okay,
we got her.
imagine a table, like a dining room table that has a bunch of stuff on it, right?
Yeah.
Most cats would hop up on there and they would gingerly go through everything, not touching one item.
Oh yeah.
Gamera would bulldoze through the thing and knock over everything.
She is so not
and then fall off the
graceful.
edge with her butt first.
Yes, and she doesn't land on her feet. She falls
No.
off and she'll like land on her side or her head, even if it's like a foot.
Thank God she has that padding.
She's got a lot of extra padding, a lot of insulation on that, honey. Which is good. I'd like it. We've had so many cats that have had problems keeping on weight, and we got to give them extra food and things like that. And that is not a problem with Gamera.
Yeah. You just look at her and you're like, oh, what? I can't. I mean, I yell at her. She doesn't. Nothing's going to
care.
come of it.
No,
It's just.
She
what do you
can't
do?
learn anything. I mean, we have a little spray bottle of water that we tried to spray her with.
It doesn't.
It has no effect on her. She doesn't
every
care.
every morning she bites my nose.
Uh-huh. And if you show her the spray bottle, she'll just start rubbing her face on it. She's not afraid of it.
Oh, camera's frozen. Thank you.
Oh. Poor Gammy.
Gamera's not frozen though.
No. Where is she? Now I'm frightened.
I'm gonna go find her.
I'm also afraid
We
that I
got
don't
10
know where
minutes
Gamera
left. It's gonna be
is.
10 minutes
Yeah,
of sheer
terror.
unpolished Gamera.
You know, I get afraid when I don't see Gamera too, because I know she can sneak up on me.
Yeah,
It's scary. And Sunshine will sometimes be mean, and like if the Gamera is coming out of the litter box room, we have a little cat door that goes to it, and Sunshine will sit on there and try to scare Gamera when she gets out, and it's not very nice, and Gamera really does get scared, and then she lashes out, and special needs kitties. She was considered, she and Rio were both considered unadoptable even after we'd socialized them, so I'm glad they get to live with us. She was still in the bed? Oh, okay. So you got her?
Yeah.
Oh, you woke her up?
Yeah.
Is she asleep still? Is she still asleep?
I can't tell.
Okay, let me see, maybe. I can't tell either. Why is she licking her chops? Come here, baby.
I don't know.
Oh, here's my. Oh, look at that tummy. Oh my god. Yes. Her tummy is bigger around than I am. Isn't that funny? Look at that. She's kind of a bag puss of a kitty, isn't she?
Bad push.
You're a bag puss. Yes, you are. Oh, she's being a good girl, yeah. We're just saying how mean you are, and you're just being a little sweetie pie, aren't you?
Aww.
Oh, she's cool. Oh, she's sweet. She's sweet. See, she's being good. She's being good. Yeah, sweetie.
No,
Nope.
don't bite.
Oh, okay. Did she hiss?
Don't
Okay,
bite.
Yeah, hey, no. I don't want to be.
I
mean.
know.
Okay.
Be a sweetie.
Here, honey, you can sit by me. Sometimes she likes to sit by me. Sit here. Be cozy. Yeah, be cozy. There you go, little bag puss. It's a good girl. See, just sit here.
Oh,
Be
Batty
so
Nora
nice.
said my kitty just got diagnosed with hypothyroidism.
Oh.
He's high maintenance, but we love our fur babies. Of course you do.
Oh,
I
yeah, we
understand.
do everything we can for them. Oh, babies.
Everything we do it for them.
Itchy.
Come here,
I'm
Gammy.
not allergic to cats, but often if I get fur in my nose, I
She
itchy.
come right to me. That's one good thing
She's
about our
being
cats.
good.
Is they usually
Yeah,
come
all
to
of
us.
our cats come when called, which is unusual for cats, I've been told. They all know their names, and they all come when we call them.
Hey. You be a sweetie. Biting things.
Well, she doesn't have a lot of tools at her disposal, other than a mouthful of teeth and little knives she keeps in her hands, you know?
Gammy, when I send you to kindergarten, you better not bite the teacher.
Oh, she just wants to bite the children.
Gammy believes the children are our future.
Yes.
Bite them well and let them lead the way.
Yeah.
Show them all the mucus they
beauty of
possess
their
inside.
insides. Yeah. I had to sing that song.
I hate that song.
I had to do a solo of that song at our principal's retirement party when I was in 6th grade. Jesus. And I'm not a good singer, so having me try to attempt any like Whitney Houston is just embarrassing.
My fiance says he has a mug that says, "I work so my cat can have a better life."
It's true. That's a good thing. That's something that any human can do, really, is at least give a good home and life to an animal. I like doggies too, but Matt's allergic. And we travel so much for work, obviously, that it would be sad to have a doggy unless they traveled with us. People do that with little dogs that they can fit like in a little bag.
Yeah. I saw a cute dog in a bag the other day.
Yeah. Oh, hell, in town, here in Celebration, half the time I see a stroller, I think there's gonna be a baby in it, but it's doggies.
I think they're just baby werewolves.
Baby werewolves, yeah.
I had to sing the Goodbye Girl to my elementary school principal.
What
Like, were other people around?
It was kind of like Marilyn Monroe singing to JFK.
Happy birthday.
What is this making
Mr.
girls sing to the principals, man? Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
I like Marilyn Monroe, but she was
Oh,
not
it's
a
when he
hell of a
retired.
singer.
I see.
Yeah, see, that was mine. The principal was retiring. It's like a Skinner.
Yeah. Call him Skinner.
It was kind of like that.
Bianca's here. She says this looks lovely.
Hey, Bianca.
Hey, Bianca, what's up?
Yeah.
Nice to see you here.
Yes. My people I usually see at shows and locally, but haven't been anywhere.
Who you calling local? We can't see what you're painting.
I'm sorry, what was I doing?
It's just down in the corner.
Oh, I thought you meant because, like, my hand was in the way. Okay. Sometimes if I lean forward, like, my head gets in the way.
Glad I caught
don't
your
know.
stream, says Arta Bianca.
Yeah.
Keep it in a cup.
Hey.
And don't share the stream with anyone.
No.
It's yours.
I'm trying to think.
I'm awful.
MegaCon will be an Orlando show that
Bianca
probably
said it's
will
delicious.
be happening. Gross.
Bianca.
A Twitch stream.
That's one delicious
I
stream.
don't know about that. Oh gosh, are we getting close to the raffle again?
We are. We got 5 more minutes, guys.
Okay, I'll show off Tinkerbell again. It's fun.
Tinkerbell.
Okay.
Don't chug the paint water, Jasmine.
I'll do as I please. It's non-toxic. I will show you the AP non-toxic label that is on everything I buy. Oh wait, yeah. Okay. Here's Tinkerbell. She's not toxic at all. Maybe personality-wise. I think that's the name of one of them right now. This
it's like
one
I'm
is
not toxic. Go F yourself.
They do. They all have names. I did not give them those names. That was part of the Disney Fairies branding. But yeah, this one was called Caution Moody, as if she has moods. Well, that's Tinkerbell. I know in the book it says that she's only able to feel one feeling at a time, and feels it with all intensity. So that is why she probably does look very grumpy when she's grumpy, and she looks very sweet or playful when she's being sweet and playful.
Hey,
I
Bianca,
think a lot of fairies might be like
I think Angela was talking to you about Dragon Con.
Dragon Con?
I don't think she was talking to Jasmine.
Oh, I don't know. Might have been.
Are you doing Dragon Con, Bianca?
Yeah, Bianca, you're gonna be at Dragon Con. Assuming it happens. It should. I mean, that's.
I should be, she says.
Oh yeah,
there,
we should be
go,
too.
Angela.
Yeah, is she? Are you gonna be up in the vendors hall, or are you in the art shop?
Yeah, where are you usually at? Did you come see us last time when we had the big crazy booth there? I don't remember.
I saw her in the elevator and stuff when we were checking in, but I don't think I got to see her booth last time.
Oh, I didn't get to see much.
No, and then I had to leave early because the hurricane came, so I had to fly back by myself. That was weird. And then the hurricane never came, and that was stupid.
It was the hurricane that never came.
No, I'm glad the hurricane didn't come, but I had to come, close up all the windows and try to get some bottled water and all that hurricane prep stuff.
I always try to hunt you down. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It seems like Bianca, we always see when we're checking in at the hotel or when we're setting up.
I'm always on the 4th floor. It sounds like a euphemism. What does that mean?
It's like you'll
Is
never
that
make
code
it to
for
the
something,
5th floor,
Bianca?
man. That glass ceiling.
We need an art day someday.
Yes.
Yeah, we thought maybe you could even do it on a stream.
I'd like to, yeah. That's something we originally wanted to start doing here on Twitch is having guests who are also artists make another little window appear and have either in real life or via internets, whatever. That would be fun. Bianca would be great for that.
No leaving this year, please. We love seeing Matt and Brandon, but
Oh.
that was super sad we didn't get to see Jasmine.
I know. Let's all pretend, or let's all cross our fingers that there won't be any hurricanes this year. That would be so nice. Hurricane season here in Florida starts in a month?
Starts your
Starts
birthday
on my
to my
birthday
birthday.
and ends on Matt's birthday. So June.
Because we are hurricane
we
season.
are. I am Hurricane Jasmine.
And I'm the end of hurricane season.
There was
Jasmine's
Hurricane
the
Matthew,
beginning.
remember?
That's how we roll.
I mean, Hurricane Matthew was bad, remember?
That sucked.
Yeah.
He didn't even say hi.
There's never been a Hurricane Jasmine, has there?
We will keep you posted, Bianca.
Yeah, definitely.
There's probably been a Hurricane Jasmine.
It wasn't ever a named one that really got a lot of attention.
What do you? What's that you got there, Jasmine?
What I got? Where?
What's that? Is that a brush?
It used to be, but this is the final end stage of what happens to my brushes. It's now just a stump. It's basically, I'm using it kind of like a smudge stick, I guess, but it's really just one of my brushes that I've worn down probably over 20 years, and it's almost like a big fuzzy piece of cloth.
Ooh.
So I'll use that on areas I want to paint. Like I'm kind of making a smoky light coming out behind her here, so that way instead of having little lines like from pieces of brush hair, it's a big fuzzy blur, sort of.
All right.
Oh, is it raffle?
Yes.
Raffle for Tinkerbell.
Hey,
A very
Clara, I'll
rare
tell you later in a
Tinkerbell.
message or something. I don't
Tinkerbell.
like to talk about my birthday too much.
Oh. Tinkerbell. Somebody say, oh, her wings are sparkly too. I will sign
I'm
her.
not gonna share my birthday.
I'm sure you could Google it. Hell,
Oh God!
mine is like on a my Wikipedia page. It's weird. Or you just Google it.
Kindransha.
Kindransha, you have won a beautiful, very rare Tinkerbell. One of my very first products I ever did for the Walt Disney Company, and I will autograph her and we'll pack her up in her original box and packaging from 2005. And she is pretty grumpy.
She's pissed.
She's moody. It says moody.
Caution.
Caution, moody. So you will get a Tinkerbell, a rare Tinkerbell. And yeah, you can totally sell her if you want. She'll probably make you money. Or you can keep her, and she's super cute. And we do have a couple more Tinkerbells we might be doing as prizes.
They said
maybe on other ones.
holy fork nut.
What is it?
They said holy fork nut.
Yeah, exactly. So you'll tell Matt your address, and then she will come flying towards you, and we will be careful to pack up her wings, because I remember these from 15 years ago, that they had breakable wings, and that if cats get them, the wings break, or if people are not careful
with it
in the
now.
mail.
Wouldn't that be ironic if you broke it right now?
Oh, I don't know how I'd get a replacement to send them. I'd probably send you a different Tinkerbell that would be of equal or lesser value. I don't know. But
Aw,
I'd
my
make that
hubby's
happen.
favor's character. Keep
Oh,
forever.
Lovely. Oh, precious. Oh, that makes me happy. Thank you. And oh gosh, that's our last one for now.
That is our last one.
Okay, so we'll be back in a week from today. So that will be May something.
May something.
Yeah.
And we'll have a new pin.
We'll have a new pin, everybody. It'll be
And I will be thanks again, guys, the Patreon people,
new
for all your
pin.
patience. I will be getting those pins
yeah,
out by Friday.
We have the
new pins.
The new pins that are for April. It's
Did
still
you not
April,
get your
but
message?
it's still April. And this is the Rainbow Twilight Delight with her super awesome
That's your
fancy
message
rainbow
there.
finish.
Matt at Strangeling.com.
Matt at Strangeling.com. Yeah. And then if you'd like to, it is still April, so if you are a person who has not joined the Patreon Pin Collector tier yet, do it before it turns into May, because then you'll get the April one, and you'll be getting the May one, which are the two fanciest pins I've ever done. This is Gold and Pearl, and of course the other one is Rainbow. So.
And I'll be posting in the
Super
group
cool.
that they'll be out by Friday. But if anyone,
Yeah.
feel free to tell if people are like, where's that pin? It's April.
So,
What?
yeah,
Why? Where's that pin?
It just took us a lot.
Just let 'em know
longer on
it's
the metals.
shipping
I
soon.
didn't know it took longer to make that type, but now I know, so I can plan for next time. But we'll still get her out in April.
Yeah.
We will try. We always try our best. That's all we can do. But I think she's definitely worth the wait. And congratulations on winning my first Tinkerbell.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.